Good.
Look at the state of this. It's Monday.
I put my fringe back to put my makeup on, and now it won't go right. I might skew whiff.
I've not washed my hair. No, I did wash my hair. I just didn't style it. So we've got a few things we need to do here. Where is the... Oh, God. Right. So paste. Where's Big Boy Cam? Right, so that's BBC.
Mm-hmm.
Video capture device. Hang on, is Big Boy Cam... Right.
There.
That's that. No, is it that? It's that. We're going to install Big Boy Cam. God knows where the Alpha Sync logo's gone again.
Oh, my.
So Big Boy is in that room. We caught Big Boy. We don't need that. That can go. And that can go. So if you see any movement, do that. Now, I don't know where the Alpha Sync logo is. Why does that keep disappearing? It should be there. But it's not there. Strange. There it is. Okay, but actually, do you know what? We're going to hide that tonight. Because I thought tonight we would
We're going to have ourselves a real good time.
Well, let's not get carried away. I thought we'd show a little bit of love for our sponsors. So each night this week, we are going...
Why don't you sponsor my corner?
Sponsor your corner, yeah, exactly. That's what's happening. We're going to have one of the sponsors up for the whole show. We're going to mention all the sponsors. But we're going to have one of the sponsors up for the whole show tonight. 34SP.
Oh, they're so good.
Well, tell the boys and girls about them.
You want a website? 34SP can sort your website out. They're a web hosting business specialising in WordPress. Totally ethical. They do their best for the environment. They do their best for the people that work for them, and they'll do their best for you as a customer. Brilliant customer service. So patient and always available for you. Also, if you are a listener or a viewer to this programme, put in TLNA as the code. You get 3 months for free.
Look, my PJs are ripped. That was a wild
What
night.
happened?
It was a wild night. I don't...
Was it that day you made the snowman?
I think I might have tried to put this on as a trouser.
Oh my God.
I think I tried to put this on as a trouser.
Yeah, don't do that.
Put this on as a trouser. I don't really wear PJs, but we were watching the greatest episode of...
Oh my.
What's it called? Dinner Date.
Dinner Dates.
And it was with a guy who was nuts.
He was awkward.
Remind me of Johnny Seifert.
Except you didn't steal Belinda Carlisle on this occasion.
Are we both blocked by Johnny Seifert?
Yeah.
Am I blocked by Johnny Seifert? I blocked him first. Oh, look, hang on, sorry. Yes, it was good, thanks.
I watched The Go-Go's, right? There's a documentary on Sky Documentaries at the moment, The Go-Go's, and all the way through it I was thinking, he stole her from me.
Belinda Carlisle was booked to be a guest on our show.
Yeah.
And
he rang them up and said, don't worry, come on our show instead. It'd be fine. Didn't speak to us about it.
Sorry,
we just found out that she wasn't on our show anymore.
I've got to make a quick phone call.
You don't do that.
Hi, Daddy.
Hey, man, how you doing?
Good.
We're doing the show now, so they can't see you, but you are live to 437 viewers. What would you like to say to them?
Follow Iain Lee on Twitch.
Well, they are following me on Twitch. They're watching us now. How you doing, man? You all right?
Good.
You had a good day?
Yeah.
How was school?
Good.
What did you do?
Today, for the first time, we had music ensemble where everyone with an instrument that they can carry around, including me because I have the trombone, we had like a kind of choir thing with all the music instruments.
Was it good or was it a mess?
For our first time, it was actually quite good.
Wicked. I bet it was. And the thing is, it will get even better as you get to know how to play with other people. So have you never played with another musician before?
I played with George before, like at the same time.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I've never played trombone with anyone else.
I'm surprised. I was expecting you to say, when I said, what did you do at school today, to give me the usual answer of, I don't remember.
Nothing.
That's what usually happens. Have you won any money on a Fortnite tournament yet?
No, because I forgot there was one today and I came in 40 minutes late. Then I did really bad because somehow a kid destroyed me and then I gave up.
Can you believe this guy?
Destroyed you.
Next week I'm going to win it.
You have got 7 days to win me $1 million. Otherwise, I'm banning you from playing Fortnite. Okay?
Okay.
I love you. I'll see you later on.
Wait, Daddy.
Yep.
Before you go, also, guess what the most absurd instrument was at the music ensemble?
Oh, that's a good question. The most absurd instrument at the music ensemble, and they have to be able to carry it around.
Didgeridoo.
Didgeridoo's a good one.
It's kind of like that. Kind of like a didgeridoo.
Is it a rain
A
stick?
bit more fancy. Pardon?
A rain stick.
I don't know what that is, but it's a bassoon.
Can I just say one thing before I let you go?
What?
What are you doing with your phone in your bedroom at 9 o'clock at night?
I'm not sleeping yet. I'm just lying down.
Goodbye, naughty boy.
Goodbye.
Smile bottom, little baby. A little bit
It's like a didgeridoo, but a bit more fancy.
a bassoon.
A bassoon.
That's my 10-year-old.
It's very funny.
We're going to have some show for you tonight, guys. But let's explain what this is, first of all. So for those of you who've been listening for a while, there has been a big old stray cat that's been harassing.
Well, he first started sniffing around after you looked after my kitten.
Yes.
Who obviously hadn't had the snip.
This was a year ago, and he could smell her.
Yeah. You came downstairs and you could tell your cats were behaving strangely, and there was just an air of something strange happening. And I remember, because you were on the phone to me, you put the phone...
I thought someone had broken in because some stuff was knocked on the floor.
Yeah. And you thought it might be a fox or something. There was there was an earthy wild smell in here, wasn't there? It wasn't you for a change.
Wasn't right. That was rude. And
he was under the sofa.
And that was October last year, so about a year. And he's been coming and going, and sometimes he would sneak in and steal my cat's food, and sometimes he'd get into fights with the cat. And I have not been able to catch him.
And the assumption from us was that he was this big, hoary old Tom. And he was just like after the young things. And we used to call him a dirty old man, didn't we?
Dirty old man, big boy. And he's a stray. I've posted on a few Facebook pages. I put some posters up and stuff, and he's a stray. So last week I got a trap from the Cats Protection League, thinking, well, this will take a week or two for him to get used to it. Day 2, he just comes and he walks straight into the trap. This is Friday at 5 o'clock, right? When there's no chance of getting a vet or anything to cut his balls off and deflea him and all that. A friend is friends with a vet and called in a favour, and I got seen on Saturday. I was allowed to watch the testicularisation of him.
Yeah.
And to prove that...
Oh, God.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's it. That's it. I got him. That's it.
Okay.
Look at that beautiful focus. That's it, guys. And now...
No!
That's it.
I think you would get eternal life, wouldn't you? If you
Cats test it. I'd be able to jump really high.
and lick your own bum.
And I can lick his balls. Now, so that's that. So anyway, so he got done with a very nice vet, and I was allowed to watch. The vet said, "You don't want to come in and watch, do you?" And I went, "Yeah, of course I do, man. Of course I do. Don't worry, I'll show you my feet later on, bod not bod." And then I brought him back. So this was Saturday. I had a really bad migraine over the weekend. Headache was kind of developing then. And I brought him back Saturday and put him in the garage because he's really stinky. And I didn't know.
He's been spraying and.
I didn't know if he was litter trained. And so I put him in the garage. And then I had a migraine, which lasted most of the weekend. It kind of went a bit Sunday. And then I just slept for like hours on Sunday. It was horrible, horrible. I'm still a little bit shaky now. I've not had one for ages. But I went in on Sunday and I couldn't find him. Couldn't find him. I thought he's escaped. I don't know how he could have escaped, but I thought he'd escaped. And then I went, was it I'm so confused. It was last night, wasn't it, where I went in and said, "Oh, he's eating some food."
Yes.
Some of the food had gone.
Because you said to me he's escaped, but the doors are closed and I can't see how he could get out.
So I went back, saw the food had gone, and the litter tray had been used. And I thought, "Oh, he's in here. He's in here." I couldn't find him. And then I saw I've got some cupboards, but the doors are shut. But I didn't know there was a gap behind it. Opened it, and there's his little white nose. Little white nose. Anyway, so this morning I went in there and listened to Nick Ferrari, hoping that would scare him out. I just went in there to listen to the radio and read, so he got used to me being, and I guess was talking to him. And then after about an hour, I thought, Well,
you've missed out an important bit. He accepts a stroke.
When he's pushed into a corner, you can rub his ear and he just looks at you like...
Yeah, but I was expecting him to be, a wildcat.
The fact he's used a litter tray tells me he's come from somewhere as a youngster.
He's not as old as we thought either.
Oh, no, he's only 18 months. The vet looked at his teeth and went, oh, he's only young. He's no more than 18 months. So anyway, I chased him around the garage today with a towel. If you want to get a cat, you've got to put the towel. It's got to be over their face. You can put it over their body, but it's also got to cover their face. And then they kind of freeze. It's a really weird trick, but it's great. So I chased him for a bit, got a towel over his face, and I brought him, and he is now in my living room under the sofa. So if you look at this here, this is his food. He's not eating anything today. He's drank. Look, there's some water there where he drank. He is just to the left of that giant teddy under the sofa on the BBC, the big boy cam. And if we're lucky, I don't think we will because I've left the light on in there. If we're lucky, we might see him eat. Is he still smelly? Absolutely stinks. I had candles in there. I had those...
I don't think... I was expecting it to be a lot smellier.
That's because I've had the candles and the sticks, the smelly sticks going. So he's in there. The plan is... keep him in that room for, it's going to sound harsh, a month. Keep him in that room for a month. That way, he will hopefully learn that that room is his home. And I also got to be careful with the other cats. Then after a month-ish, let him out around the house for another couple of weeks and then let him out. So 6 weeks in, I think, is the plan. And then it's up to him. He's young enough that it might just... reprogram him.
Yeah, I think when you discovered that he wasn't an old man,
yes,
who was used to the hobo lifestyle, it gave you hope that maybe you could turn things around. Well, also the fact he'll use a litter tray.
Yeah.
But I find that really heartbreaking. That obviously he's been someone's cat.
For those who've just tuned in, you missed this. Not such a big boy now.
If he's a feline HIV carrier, he could cause real problem to your cat, says I'm Dot Lucas.
Well, yeah, you're absolutely correct. If he, yes, he could.
But when he was outside in the garden with his balls intact, probably even more of a danger.
This is why you have to get them neutered, because they go around infecting other cats. He could be an HIV. I'm going to get him tested and all of those things. It's all cool. So that is excitement unknown. I would like to... Oh, we've got some good guests. Tomorrow, we've got Jim Bob from Carter coming on. Next week, Imani's coming on.
Brilliant.
We can't this week because, as she said in her email, she's bleeding. So...
Same.
Okay! And that is great. If you're bleeding, namaste and blessings. I should be praying for you tonight.
You should be thanking us for our service.
I should be praying for you tonight, you sinners. Started reading the Mary Whitehouse book.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's all
good,
right.
is it?
Yeah.
I'm reading the Kate Bush book.
Okay.
I like it. Do you want to swap?
That just sums us up. Not really.
So good.
So I thought we could play some songs, because you sent me a song, and I've heard a song today that I really like.
Oh, Mary Whitehouse would not like the song that I sent you.
I don't think she'd like the song that I've sent. Now, is the song you sent, is that on Spotify, do we think?
Yes.
Okay.
It is.
All right. Well,
faux show, because that's where I obtained it.
Okay, so let's have a little listen to this. Claire Solo is also a bleeder. Namaste, Claire. I shall pray for your sins. Big up.
Team Womb.
Big up women who bleed. And women who don't bleed. Because I don't want to in any way say that one woman is better than the other woman.
You have to big up people who menstruate these days. It's 2020.
Or people that don't menstruate.
Well.
If you're a woman that doesn't menstruate, I'm also bigging you up. I'm not also bigging you up. I'm bigging you up. I'm bigging up women.
It's a really good
thorny subject,
episode of Dinner Dates today. He was such a strange man.
Such a thorny subject.
What? Periods?
Who you big up.
Oh.
Who you big up?
I suggest just pick one person and make them feel special. The Kate Bush book is called Under the Ivy. I think it's quite a famous one.
There's been a nuclear bomb! Wouldn't be laughing if there had been a nuclear bomb.
No, we wouldn't. We'd be laughing on the other side of our many faces.
We got to get these numbers up. We're on 567. That is piss poor. So the first song that this is Catherine sent to me.
This was sent to me by a friend of mine who I saw today for the first time in ages.
You should be able to. Oh, hang on. Don't want to hear it through there. Oh, hang on. Why can't? Okay, everybody, just cool out.
It's going to be worth it.
Cool out. Settings. Are we? The headphones aren't plugged in, mate.
Mine are.
Could you hear that music?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, you've sabotaged me.
You were in here first. I thought you would.
Danny, I'm not bleeding, but I have a frozen shoulder. Mate, please. No, thank you. Not today.
Not this week.
Here we go.
This is nice, isn't it? Relaxing.
There's some whores in the house. There's some whores in the house. I said certified freak. 7 days a week. Wet ass pussy.
Okay, that's probably all we can play.
What? It's about cats.
That's probably all we can play on a family-friendly
It's
stream.
Richard Cheese. Well done, everyone. Yes, you all win 5 imaginary pounds.
Right, now don't look at this because I want you to try and guess. Tell me when you recognise what this song is, right?
Right.
You might get it straight away. Hang on a minute, why can't I? Alright, hang on, stay there. Stay there. It's here. Stay there. Here we go.
Ready?
Don't look. Got it yet? Start again. You know it.
Is it 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover?
Yes. This is great. Isn't this amazing? And when the chorus kicks in,
Who is it?
the King Singers.
Problem is all inside your head, she said to me. The answer is easy if you take it logically. I'd like to help you in your struggle to be free. There must be
Then the
50
second
ways
singer
to
comes
leave
in.
your lover. She said it's really not my habit to intrude. Furthermore, I hope my meaning won't be lost or misconstrued. Could I repeat myself?
It's a guy, isn't it?
Yeah. And then the chorus is awesome.
There must be 50 ways to leave your lover. 50 ways to leave your lover. You just slip out the back, Jack.
Isn't it incredible?
So good.
You don't need to be coy, Roy. You just get yourself free. Or you hop on the bus, Gus. You don't need to discuss much. You just drop off the key and get yourself free. Ooh, slip out the back, Jack. Make a new plan, Stan. You don't need to be coy, Roy. You just listen to me. Or you hop on the bus, Gus. You don't need to discuss much. You just drop off the key and get yourself free.
Isn't that great? Isn't that great? A disappointing Spotify playlist for me this week.
Oh.
But that gem really made up for it.
Well, I've just resurrected my Spotify account that I didn't realise I
Have
had.
you been paying for it?
No, I think I've had it from like the days where you had to apply for it.
Okay, well, so you've not.
So I'm an OG.
Well, it doesn't.
I'm the OG, man.
But
So-
that doesn't mean you can choose tracks, though, does it?
Well, I found them, yeah.
Okay.
It's working for me at the moment. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Maybe I'm going to get a big bill.
And let's just have a quick look. I'm just want to
But that Richard Cheese thing,
Yeah.
there are bits in it where he's singing their lyrics and he goes, oh.
Let's have a quick look at the BBC. Nothing so far.
No.
It may not happen tonight.
I doubt it will. I think we'd be very lucky.
May not happen tonight. It will happen. It will happen. Hello, caller. Hello, caller. Goodbye, caller. Okay. First cab off the rank. Well, we could turn off the light.
But then you wouldn't see.
You wouldn't see him, though. That's the problem. That's the problem. Pay $10 for boobs. Okay.
Each?
02. That would be pay $10 for boob.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Hello?
Yes.
Is that Ian?
Who's that?
Oh, sorry, I've got the wrong number. I thought it was Ian.
No, this is Steve. Do I know you?
I'm so sorry, I've rung the wrong number. I do apologise, mate.
Okay, thanks a lot. Bye.
Sorry.
That was easy.
It's very polite.
Woo! Whoop, whoop! It's the sound of the police!
Right about now, he's realising that he did ring the right number.
Mm-hmm.
Unknown person.
Oh, I've got to play adverts. A lot is happening with Twitch. Including we are going to be UK front page every Thursday for what are we calling it?
That silly quiz thing we do.
That silly quiz thing that we do.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we've done that.
Thanks for the comments and feedback on my hair. It's actually a fringe gone wrong. So, guys, I appreciate the comps.
UK front page. But we might be worldwide front page on Halloween. We're doing a Halloween special.
We are.
More on that in a second.
New phone, who dis?
That's Steve?
Yeah?
Yeah, hi, Steve. Sorry about this. I was trying to reach someone called Ian, and I got you. So I just wanted to ring back and say I'm really sorry. I've completely mistook you for the. You do a. Well, I'll tell you a bit about Ian. He does this
Please
show.
do.
It's a bit weird. Do you know the guy I'm talking about? He used to be on the. Sorry, you want to speak? Sorry, mate.
No, I don't know who you're talking about. Tell me more. Sounds an interesting character.
Ian. Well, he's this guy. I think he had a bit of a career in the 90s, and now he's sort of disappeared. But actually, do you know what? You do sound a lot like him.
Okay. That's interesting.
Steve, it's a bit of a coincidence that you sound like him. Do you want to come clean? Because you're making me paranoid.
Good. I'm not making you paranoid.
Yeah,
You're allowing yourself to be paranoid. I don't have the
It's
power
called paranoid. Hi. Okay, this is underwhelming. I just thought I wanted to talk to you. I don't know if this is a good time.
Well, we're taking phone calls, so yeah, it's a great time.
All right, I've got 3 things I want to talk to you about.
Well, let's start with one and see how we get on.
Thank you, Kat. Lovely to... Hi. I'm
Lovely
a
to hi.
medium-range listener, first-time caller. So
You get nothing for that.
A bell.
Nothing. I think we've got a full bell on the line, but
That's nice.
that's nice. Yeah.
Oh. I basically... so I'll start with... First thing I want to say...
Well, hang on a minute. We're 5 minutes into the call, and you're now going, here's the first thing I want to say. Don't give me a menu. Just get into it, mate.
I don't have my bell yet.
You're not getting a bell.
All right, fair enough. I think I deserve a bell, but we'll let that go. Matty, I want to say something about Matty, because unless I've missed it, nobody said this yet, but while you were between Talk Radio and here, Matty did a fantastic job putting out shows like 3 times a week, and I got used to listening to you guys pretty much every night.
Okay, big up Matty, who also
I'm bigging up Matty.
Please shut up. Who's also just put my new Ian Lee Lucky logo up as an emote. Thank you, and also sent us 20 best of clips that they made me laugh. They really made me laugh. So Matty is the man.
It was really nice.
Point 2.
Point 2. Are we moving on?
Yes.
All right, well, I don't know if it's got... I'll let you choose. I've got point 2. I was going to talk a little bit about depression. I know. Point 3, I was going to talk about the song We Built This City on Rock and Roll by Starship.
Talk about whatever you want. I'm not picking. Tell me what you want to say.
Well, all right, let's go with the Starship one then,
Let's do
Mr.
it.
Ian. Right, I'm obsessed with the bit in the Starship song, and do you know the bit I mean?
You haven't
when
said
it
it.
goes like, well, you have to help me out here. You know the song, don't you?
Yes.
It seems to be like, I can't actually do it now. Come to do it now.
Is it Marconi plays the rumba, listening to the radio?
Yes. What is that?
Is it the Rambo or is it the Mumbo?
Hang on a minute. What do you mean? What is it?
Yeah, what are the words?
Okay, Marconi plays the rumba. Mumbo.
Isn't it?
Marconi plays the rumba, listening to the radio. Right. Do you know who? No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. Do you know who Marconi is?
No, go on. You tell me.
He invented the radio.
We can share information. This is wonderful.
He invented the radio. Is it Mumba?
Apparently.
Marconi plays the Mumba, listening to
As
the
in
radio.
Samantha Mumba.
He invented the
I
radio.
didn't know that. So that's helped me deal with that because.
And does that now cure your depression?
Yeah. I think that's knocked out the third subject.
We're sorted. Thank you very much indeed. That's what we're here for.
Wow.
That's what we're here for. It's the best bit of that song. Marconi plays the Mumba, listening to the radio. Don't you remember?
We built this city.
I tell you what I want to do, right? Mm-hmm. I really want to do this.
Come on.
Is I want to... We have had a lot of love for the mini song.
Oh.
A lot of
love.
It
is a classic.
A lot of love for the mini song, right? And it's great. It's a great demo. You've probably seen it, guys. It's on YouTube. I've had a lot of love for it. A lot of hits. It's gone...
Because there are two levels, you see.
Viral. Mm. And it's a great acoustic demo, right? But what I really want to do is I want to build I want to create a song, a whole song that is with... I want to start with drums. I want to... hang on a minute, we've got a call. Hello, caller.
Yes.
Hey, I've got a slight dilemma. I've come to the right place, yes?
You've come where?
For what?
Well, help.
If it's toe care, too late.
It's to do with my fridge. It's coming tomorrow. At what time do I turn and empty the old fridge?
Now.
It's got to be 24 hours.
They're coming at 6:45 in the morning, apparently.
Well,
okay.
You're screwed because it won't be defrosted. It's got to be 20.
Does that matter? They're taking it away. I don't care.
Yes, because they have to. No. But they have to lift it. It's heavier when it's not defrosted, and also it will leak in their van, which they won't want. So it's supposed to be 24 hours with the doors open. You never leave the doors shut on a unpowered fridge because it stinks, and a child could climb in there.
Yes, from the 70s.
From the 70s, and so I would go and do it now. And have you got frozen food?
Yeah, but I've got a freezer bag and a blue thing to keep it frozen.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Go.
I was waiting for that advice. Thanks very much. I'll
Goodbye.
call you back later.
More than happy to help. Please let us know how it goes, Gafford. Very exciting update there.
I mean, gosh, we've got everything going off tonight.
It really is. Well, and we've still only got 615 people watching.
It's fine. It's the 615 I ordered.
You open both doors and push them together, then tip the old fridge into the new one. I can see that working.
I would love that.
So yeah, Thursdays for a few weeks at least, we're going to be on the UK front page.
Yeah.
And that's when we do that silly quiz thing that we do. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
TSQTWD with TLNA. It's going to be hashtagged and everything.
It's going to be a really long T-shirt.
And so that's going to be on the UK front page. So that's great. But I'll come back to the song in a minute. October the 31st. What day of the week is that? Do we settle on?
It's a Tuesday or Thursday, I think.
Hey, Clint Boone is watching.
Hey!
Hey, man, how you doing?
He must have sensed the music.
He sensed the vibe. Right. So what is the October the 30th?
Oh, it's a Saturday.
Clint, come on the show. All right, well then, no, then we do Friday. Halloween special Friday. After midnight. Halloween special, right? And we are going to get some special guests on it. Clinton Baptiste cannot come on. But what we want from you is your spooky videos.
Oh, yeah. I know a lot of you have got your own footage at home.
Yeah.
Of things going bump in the night, ghoulies,
So, want any videos of ghoulies, actually?
all that stuff. So your evidence is what we want, actually, isn't it? That there's some ghost testicles there. So your videos, please get them prepped and bring them out of your archive and send them to us. We would really like them.
Yeah, send us any videos.
The email is here.
Any clips, spooky clips, anything like that, and we will play them on what is going to be a very spooky special. And we are going to get some spooky guests on. Haven't got any spooky guests yet.
Also, you can ring us up on that night and tell us ghost stories.
Yes.
That'd be nice, won't it?
And there's a chance that might go on the worldwide front page. I'm getting hot in my PJs. There's a chance.
Well, the flannelette is a bold move.
That might go on the worldwide front page. So we really need that to be what can only be described as a huge, huge success. Let me just say again, a huge success. Isn't that right, Kath?
Huge.
So, what viewing figures did you have in mind before this started? Did Twitch say what they consider? They consider these good, but we were, on the 850s, and we've dropped a couple of hundred. You have 2 nights off, as we did last week, because of poor internet.
And this happens.
This happens, so we got to work again.
But we're still very, very new to this, so I have faith.
Let's get some more phone calls, players. And let's have a quick look. I think I just saw a movement on BBC. Hang on a second. No movement on the BBC. The big boy cam. That's not happening yet. 0203. It's early days, isn't it? Says Dave. They've been on for months. Now is not the time for pride. Gay pride, obviously, is great, but I'm talking about gay pride. It can be. I'm talking about now is the time to be humble. Now is the time to be humble. And I sent a tweet out today to lots of radio stations. Just saying,
you're available.
I'm available for cover work. Some of the stations I tried. Gadio. Go and work on Gadio. Country music station. BBC Oxford. BBC Surrey. BBC Three Counties. Now is not the time for false pride. Now is the time. My favourite flavour of crisps is prawn cocktail.
I like paprika.
Now,
but I know I'm fancy.
Is the time for humility. So I sent this tweet out saying I'm available for cover shifts. I'm cheaper than you think. Nothing.
Well, it's because they're all just working out who they can get rid of to get you in.
Nothing.
Stewpot James, 4,000 odd viewers on the very early shows, weren't there? No, there weren't actually. What turns out is that if you went on the...
Oh, yeah, that was a fake number. It's weird.
It's bizarre. So because we were on the front page, that counted as views, people landing on the front page.
Even if they weren't clicking on the page, if they just saw us in the carousel, that counted as a view. So we got like 5,000 one night.
And we were wondering what on earth happened the week after.
And
That's what happened.
It turns out they were... So we need to kind of build it up and retain. So that was disappointing. No reply. But here's the thing.
But no one's hiring at the moment.
I have to keep trying. Our friend Daryl Morris was on BBC Manchester last night. Sounds so much more relaxed. I don't want to get into that, but it was a great show, including...
I saw the Twitter conversation around it, and it seemed that he was getting quite a few characters.
Hello, Jackie. It's Daryl. Oh no, you're Jack. No, I'm Jackie. There's one of those.
Oh, brilliant.
I heard that when I was having a slash, and I punched the air.
Oh.
Do you want to hear one bit of it?
Yeah, I want to hear all of it.
Okay, it was good. He's good, Daryl, and it can sound very relaxed and very lovely. So let's just play that while we look for this BBC sounds. There was one bit. You're aware of Shafiq, aren't you?
Me?
Shafiq. It was a great show, Matty, wasn't it? I mean, it was just wonderful. So I need to go to BBC. The BBC Sounds app is so unuser friendly. He said. Right, so we want to go back. We want to go to yesterday, and we want to go here. So Shafiq He's a very excitable gentleman.
Is he the one that asks question after question?
No, that's Gary.
Is he the one that talks about the universe?
No, that's somebody else. Gary's first line to Daryl Morris. You're a liar, aren't you? But so Shafiq, I thought he was a devout Christian, but from this conversation last night, it might be a devout Muslim.
Right.
But it's the last line, right? It builds up to a delicious punchline that I don't think Daryl heard. Okay, bear with me. This will take a little bit of skipping.
You do, mate.
Well, none taken.
Something else.
Down.
National that
Point to be.
At sunset or something.
I live in Manchester during the week.
What I love listening to this with you is that you can't pick out that they've all got different accents.
They all sound the same person to me.
I said you can tell that he's from like Bolton and he's from Burnley and he's from but you can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
Well, it's based on
Connection car theme. Shafiq apparently.
Oh, here we go.
I mean, did we just let's speak?
Right. So it's the last thing he says is the punchline, and Daryl doesn't hear it.
Again, I enjoyed that. Thank you, John.
This is great.
Who else have we got? My screen's gone down. I can't see anything. Shafiq apparently. Hello, Shafiq.
Good evening, Darrell.
Good evening, sir. How are you? Good evening.
By the way, Retro, if you want to skip the ads, you have to subscribe. We play 6 minutes of ads every hour. I hope you don't mind.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Well, he does.
Yeah, I'm fine, my friend. I'm from Burnley. Yeah,
Hello.
I like to talk about the
Bible.
Right.
It's the line at the end, right? It's a great punchline.
First of all, I'm talking about the Second World War and last Gulf War. Because before they going to war, we must see our Bible. Without Bible, we're not going anywhere. We're not doing anything.
I'm not laughing. By the way, if anyone thinks I'm not laughing at the accent or anything like that, Shafiq is a regular caller, and as the call goes on, he gets more and more excited. The thing that made me laugh was I think it's the last three words.
That Biden.
Sorry, I'm going to tell you, my friend. You know who died in our who passed away in our second war, who passed away in our last Gulf War in Iraq. I remember them, and I hope we follow them. We definitely follow them. They definitely in the heaven, because before we go war, we definitely see our religion book. Doesn't matter Christian, Muslim, Yehudi, Jews, Christian, or Buddhist. Definitely they graduate from their own religion book. This is called religion. For non-believer religion, they are called Gnostic. They're never going heaven or hell. They are so finished. They're not afraid God. They're not afraid God messenger. They're not afraid head of the state. They're not.
By the way, our numbers are going right up now. We've got Shafiq playing.
Not afraid.
It's the last three words, I think.
Full of love. They're not afraid of prime minister. They don't have nothing religion. What kind of those people? Pochichu's never going heaven, my friend. If I want my sister doing pochichus, it is good. No good. Stop this. Bible not say that, my friend. Bible saying that Jesus Christ one day will be came in this year. He already came in this year. He already talking in this year. He already right to here. He's fighting for Bible. Forget Quran. Yeah, I'm Muslim, my friend. Bible not different from Holy Book Quran. The only different Christian not believe God Messenger Muhammad. And Muhammad said, listen all Muslim, God Messenger Jesus Christ coming in this year another 2 times. That's why people stop to believe Muhammad's God Messenger Muhammad. When Jesus Christ come in second time, definitely whole world, you human being.
It's a little bit longer than I remember.
Will be follow the God Messenger Muhammad. What is that follow the God Messenger Muhammad? Believe rule of law. Believe father, mother, sister,
brother-in-law, sister-in-law, mother-in-law,
sister-in-law. You know, this is called Quran. This is called Bible. Nothing else. We forget. We follow the devil Salman rule.
Here we go. Here we go.
We will be follow that God, Messenger Muhammad. What is the follow the God, Messenger Muhammad? Believe rule of law. Believe father, mother, sister, brother, mother-in-law, sister-in-law. This is called Quran. This is called Bible. Nothing else. We forget. We follow the devil Salman Rushdie. He
Salman
made
Rushdie.
a satanic verses novel. Those kind of novelists, they're learning from, they graduate from religion book, and they're writing themselves, writing one book, and then said this is called novel. This is the devil Salman Rushdie. Kill him.
Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Daryl didn't hear that.
Daryl didn't hear that. Let's just get that little run up again.
Christian, Muslim, Yehudi, Jews, Christian, or Buddhist, definitely they graduate from their own religion book. This is called religion. For non-believer religion, they are called Gnostic. They're never going heaven or hell. They are soul finished. They're not afraid God. They're not afraid God messenger. They're not afraid. Stop this. Bible not say that, my friend. You but not believe God messenger Muhammad. And Muhammad says, God messenger Muhammad. What is the follow the God messenger Muhammad? Believe rule of, they graduate from religion book, and they're writing themselves, writing one book, and then said this is called novel. This is the devil Salman Rushdie. Kill him. Thank you.
Shafiq, genuine pleasure.
Daryl!
Daryl!
Daryl was just glad it was over.
Shafiq, genuine pleasure. Kill him!
Thank you.
Shafiq, genuine pleasure. Something else. It's a good show. We're going to have probably listen to it tonight.
Also, part of his run-up was, you got to obey the rule of law, but...
Kill him! I didn't know the Salman Rushdie thing was still a thing for fruitcakes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well. Goodness.
0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. Let's.
Someone I worked with once upon a time would have said, I applaud your passion, sir.
Who's that? Roberto?
Yeah. Usually after they'd said like bugger or bloody or something, I applaud your passion. Maybe not the language.
0203 286 6370. You can Skype in from anywhere in the world using the term TLNA. Why is my little late night alternative picture gone? There should have been a little red picture there. Something seems to have
Something's gone awry.
reset itself. Yeah. Phone calls, please.
Yeah, if you want.
If you want. If you don't want, that's fine. Let's do a little shout out for our sponsors. Each 4 nights this week, we're going to have a little sponsorship thing in the corner, just to give a little bit of a love to our sponsors. Show could not happen without our sponsors. First cab off the rank is 34sp.com. It's a web hosting site, but it's an ethical web hosting site. Hang on a minute. Let's talk to Dredge, because I want to... Dredge! I need to get the facts
Why
right.
are you in Visi Dredge tonight?
I don't like Skype very much.
Okay. Well, hang on a second, because we're in the. I wanted to get these facts right about 34sp.com. Okay, get this, Dredge. They plant trees with the Woodland Trust to offset double the carbon that they would produce if they weren't already using 100% renewable energy.
I didn't know that.
Okay, well, now you know. Here's something else you may not know. They offer free charity hosting for UK registered charities. They are committed to giving away 10% of their hosting capacity in this manner. And I'm going to post a link of all the charities into the chat so that people can go and have a look.
When we spoke to Stuart, who is the guy we deal with at 34sp.com, he said there are about 600 on there.
Did you know that, Dredge?
I must admit I didn't, but it sounds really good.
Did you know that they pay their staff? They don't pay them minimum wage.
No.
They pay them the
What do
living
they pay?
wage. They pay them the living wage, Dredge.
That's good. That's
Did you know
also
that?
good.
No, don't care if you think it's good or not. I want to know if you knew
No.
it. Okay.
I
Fine.
didn't know it personally, no.
Okay. Well, do you know it personally now?
Now I know it.
Okay. Well, now it's test time. Talk to us about Poseidon safety management.
I wasn't listening.
Sorry?
When?
I was thinking of something else.
Right. Okay. Let's try Gregorian Emerson Family Law Solicitors.
What about them?
Jesus. Okay. Let's try Somers Waste Solutions.
The clue's in the name.
Catherine, can you talk through those 3 excellent companies
Okay.
that make it possible for Dredge to have our phone number?
Summers Waste Solutions. They are what they say. They're a family business. They're based in Bedfordshire. They serve the entire country, and they can help you out whether you have a big business or a small business. If you're chucking stuff away, they're the people you need to speak to. They are your one-stop shop. So rather than, say you've got a factory or a big shop or whatever, and you've got different kinds of waste that needs treating in different ways, you're probably farming out that business to several different companies. You don't need to do that anymore.
Try something? Dredge, could you name the Summers Waste Solutions cat?
Well, you want me to think of a name for it?
Oh my God! All of these companies are going to ask for refunds.
I thought I knew you, Dredge.
Big up the Gregorian.
Right up.
Right up there.
Family law solicitors, they won't make it any more dramatic than it already is. In fact, they will make it easier.
I thought of a good slogan for them.
Go on.
They won't make a mountain out of a molehill.
I think we could work on that a little.
Okay, so you like it. Thank you. Poseidon Safety Management. Here we go.
They will guard your molehill
Here
with
we go.
dogs.
Here we go. They've got 10 dogs in their herd. Would you call it a herd of dogs?
No, team.
I would call it a...
Army, gang.
In their dog gang.
Troop.
Their dog gang. Their dog gang. They have confirmed to me, and this is strictly entre nous, but if a dog is biting your arm, a finger up the bum.
Don't miss though.
Oh, no.
Don't miss. If you miss, they'll have it off.
And we give you that because Poseidon Safety Management in Devon and Cornwall are so good at catching crooks, we think it's unfair on the crooks. We think it's a little bit one-sided. So you've got a TLNA exclusive hint. If one of their dogs gets onto your leg or your arm, finger up the bum.
Very courteous of you to lick your finger first.
Oh, well, you've got to be gentle. And if that doesn't work, take it out of the guard's bum and put it up the dog's bum, and that should sort you. Out. And I think that's everybody for now.
Thanks, Dredge. Thanks for that help.
Thanks, Dredge.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Yeah, good. I've just got a recommendation for you as the arts correspondent spelt wrong.
Okay.
It's this series, this podcast series for nothing called Radio Moments. Have you heard of that?
Is that David Lloyd?
Yeah.
Yeah, he asked me to be on it once.
I'm in his book.
Didn't you do it?
Excuse me, Dawson, mate. Finger in dog's arse is urban myth. Doesn't work, sadly. Right, well, you've tried it, which means you're a dirty bugger, and it does actually work.
And why is it also, sadly, why... There's a story there, isn't there?
I have not heard it, and I've not been on it yet. He did ask me ages ago, but I've not been on it.
It's really good. It's these really good radio broadcasters talking about their lives. And there was a really good one I heard. I recommend the one by Kid Jensen. It's really good.
Oh, I like the kid.
Yeah, he was talking about how he did a program on Radio 1 in the old days called Round Table. Do you remember that?
No.
They basically reviewed records. And the guests one week were Michael Jackson and George Harrison. I mean, that's quite a good lineup, isn't it? They were the guests on it.
Flipping heck. A Beatle and one of the Osmonds. That's insane.
I know, yeah.
I was trying to work this out, right? If Elvis Presley... I was thinking about this today. If Elvis Presley was the king of rock and roll...
Yes.
And Michael Jackson is the prince of pop, and Prince is Prince, does that mean they are Elvis Presley's children?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And he was married... So, okay, well, let's work this out. Hang on a second. Let's work out the...
And Solomon Burke was the king of rock and soul, wasn't he?
Doesn't count. I want to work out...
I think that's a different territory.
The hierarchy of rock and roll. So, Elvis is the king.
Mm-hmm.
He must have married Queen.
Madonna. Madonna's a queen of
Well,
pop.
no, but Queen is Queen. Madonna is not the queen. Well, is she?
Yeah. Oh, Aretha's queen of soul.
She's not soul. Is she the queen of pop?
No, that's Madonna.
Madonna. Okay.
What's Queen Latifah?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man.
All right. So he married Madonna, and their children. I'm drawing a family tree. Their children are. I don't know why I've done it like that. Michael Jackson.
Yes. Prince.
And Prince.
And there's Princess as well, isn't there?
Who was Princess? Oh,
She was called Princess.
Okay. Princess. Okay. Well, I think
That's that sorted.
There's a family tree. I hope that helps. Guys.
I'm a bit skew-whiffed tonight. I must admit, a bit skew-whiff. I got lost.
You tweeted me that you got lost. That surely is the most exciting thing that could happen to a grown man.
Where did you get lost? Oh, you obviously don't know. Otherwise, you'd have been found.
I was getting a bit anxious about all this, the possibility of the next lockdown or whatever. And I was just thinking, I can't just sit in this room and listen to all this news. I've got to go out. So I went out for a walk. And there's a big sort of park and woods near me. So I just wanted to clear my head. So I went walking down into the woods. I got to this nice sort of big park and spoke to someone on the phone about it. Thought, right, I'm going to go home now. I suddenly realised it was pitch black, completely dark.
Beautiful.
And I was sort of thinking, okay, I can't see very well here. I'm just going to walk down this path again. So I started walking down the path and came to this no cycling sign. I thought, that wasn't there when I came up this path.
Oh.
I thought, this is a different path. I don't know where I am now.
And what happened to your breadcrumbs?
Well, I thought I couldn't really see very clearly at all. There was hardly anyone around.
You need fluorescent stones that reflect the moonlight.
You do. Yeah.
I thought I'll use my phone as a torch. That didn't help. That was like lighting a match or something. You could hardly see anything,
All right, John Peel. You could hardly see anything.
I couldn't see a thing in front of me, and there were a few problems. But luckily, I had the fall on my Walkman, and there were no problems after that. So I started walking down this other path. I was getting a bit panicky, you know what I mean? Yeah. Getting a bit panicky. And I was walking for about 5 minutes, and suddenly I came back to the no cycling sign again.
Oh, no, not that again.
So I must have been going in circles or something. I couldn't see anyone, I was just getting really panicky about it. So I started running. And I was just like running. It was like, I don't know if you've ever been running through the woods at night, but it's not a pleasant experience.
No.
I'm getting a bit shaky, And in the end, I sort of thought, well, I better ask this person.
Sorry, Advis in the chat has just said, such a shame that phones don't have maps on them.
Well, I couldn't. I was panicking,
Okay.
Yeah, wasn't thinking straight, were you?
No, I can't even operate maps on phones. I'm no good at that. Anyway,
so you're still lost, or did you manage to get out of the woods?
He's calling us now. Can we send help?
Yeah, I'm actually in the middle of the woods at the moment.
Near the no cycling sign.
Any help would be useful.
Oh, mate.
Oh, you poor thing.
No, but you know what I mean? That was terrible. I did get out in the end. I thought that's the punchline. That's good, isn't it? I got out in the end.
Oh, I shouldn't laugh.
Oh,
but Gordon, I came back and it's like I was all befuddled. Very, very befuddled.
Well, I hope we've put your mind at ease somewhat.
Well, you haven't.
Oh. No? That's disappointing.
I'm staggered.
That's disappointing.
Honestly, we give and give to that man, don't we?
How rude.
We never stop giving.
What a Rudy. What a Rudy.
Oh, we have a lot of fun.
No, we don't.
We have some fun. We occasionally smile.
0203 286 6370. This is the only phone-in show on Twitch.
For good reason.
5 nights a week, 9 till 12. Now we've got the internet back. And you can Skype us from anywhere around the world. TLNA. We've been a bit low on the American callers. We had a few.
I think we might have offended the United States.
Speaking to the friend who helped me out with Big Boy getting his balls chopped off, and he said, I like that call you had that you'd obviously set up from the American woman in one of the pilot shows.
Oh, the Native American.
Yeah, I said, no, that was a genuine call. He said, really?
In fact, she said she was native. She wasn't going to call herself American because she was there first.
I said, no, that was a genuine call. A brilliant call, but I can understand why you would think it was
it was perfect.
It was so perfect. But we're a little bit low on the American calls. We need to get a few more American calls.
We need to appeal more to the Americans. How do we do that?
Dave has got a catchphrase now. Dredge took acid and there's a blouse chat. They're asking for a blouse chat, Catherine.
Blouse chat. Oh God, I can't remember where I got this one from.
These PJs are from M&S. Or maybe it's the Gap actually. It might be the Gap.
Let me check. This is cheap, this blouse. It's good news for everyone. I think it was like 20 wasn't even 25 quid. Let me just check. Avenue something. Let me look it up. Talk about something interesting.
Q. Let's say hello to the people that have subbed. Eve has gifted 2 subs. Thank you. Paddy has gifted a sub. PJ Banksy has gifted a sub. A lot of gifts tonight. Thank you, guys. Cosmic Muse has resubscribed. We've got some follows there. Let me make this a little bit bigger so I can see a bit more. Alan Golds, evening all. What's on the Tapes has resubscribed for 15 months and he says it feels like 16 months.
Oh, that's...
Palace Mac has resubscribed. Jim Boehm has resubscribed.
Avenue L.
Vim Fuego, thank you. Nelly, Benny. A lot of resubscriptions tonight. Monsieur Custard.
Oh, Monsieur.
The Smiths. McPaul's 100 bits. Inimitable Dang. Richard Taylor, Shorty McStompy, Scudge Sucker Nina, Dave has resubscribed, Johnny, Gaz, I Live in Hove, Reb. Hey, a lot of resubscriptions tonight. Thank you. Click the follow button. That's the most important thing right now. Click the follow button. Let's see if how many followers have we got now? Let me have a little look at the stats. 10,260. The next target, first target was 10,000. Next target is 100,000 followers. Wouldn't that be something?
Gosh, wouldn't it just?
Wouldn't that be something?
That would make Christmas so very special.
It really would, because it's going to be shit.
It is, isn't it?
If you want to go the next stage, you can subscribe. Now, if you have Amazon Prime, Ian's mic is sounding distant compared to... What are you talking about? If I talk like that, Catherine, say something?
Yes. Hello.
A little bit louder. There we go. That should be all right. Is that better? If you've got Amazon Prime, you can link it to your Twitch account and you can subscribe to us for free. You have to, it doesn't automatically renew every month. You have to do it yourself. So you just have to check. September, you get discount, you get money off. But if you do it with Prime, we get £5 that you could never spend, right? That comes out of Jeff Bezos' divorce settlement. If you haven't got Amazon Prime, then you can subscribe using money. There's tier 1. Tier 2, Tier 3, they're different prices. See whatever you think. The money gets split between me and Catherine. And if you are Tier 3, we need to sort out the next Tier 3 production meeting. That will be one day next week, early next week. I would suggest maybe at the weekend or early next week. We will discuss. And you get, if you're Tier 3, you get to come and have a 45-minute, 30-minute, 45-minute production meeting. Damien says, I've been listening to classic Iain Lee from 2006. Do you get any income from them? No. So there we go. So that is how you can help us. Other bits and pieces, I've got a Patreon, which is completely separate from this. Go and have a look, patreon.com/Iain Lee. Loads of new podcasts, little written bits. Yeah. We're going to start in October. But Catherine Boyle has got art.
Oh, so much art.
Art.
I think I might be, maybe not yet, but in the next month or so, I might be selling some actual paintings, not prints.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Maybe.
Yes, mate. Can we get a link for her art? She's got an Etsy shop.
Yeah.
What is it? Someone will pop it in the chat.
I've not put any of the canvases that I've started doing on there yet because I'm just still perfecting them.
There's still like a lot of good stuff. I've got loads of her pictures up. I'm going to put my Patreon in, and someone's going to put Catherine's Etsy in. Do I just type in art? Is that what it is? Is that the command?
No.
Is it Cath? No. Is it Cath Art? There is a command. Right, well, what is the thing?
It is, let me check.
Do you remember the 21st night of September?
One moment, please.
You should know it. You should be able to reel it off. Here's the thing, right? This is, we get paid, we earn money, but we all need a little bit of a side hustle. Do you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Do you know what I mean? We need a little bit of a side hustle.
Okay, it goes Etsy.com.
No, it's shorter than that.
No, that's it.
No. I think you can just do Etsy.com/Catherine Boyle Art. Etsy.com/Catherine Boyle Art. I think that will do it.
Nope.
Oh. Well, then he's buggered. Hang on, let me... There we go.
Yeah, so it's etsy.com/UK/shop/Catherine Boyle Art.
Oh, no, it's not. There we go. Paste. There we go. Go and have a little look. We all need a little side hustle. Let me get some water, it's hot. We all need a little side hustle, guys. You know,
well, and I didn't
most of the bills are getting paid.
Yeah, I didn't expect to have this as a side hustle. What happened was, during lockdown, I was going absolutely nuts, and I'm the sort of person who needs to make something, produce something, and then for a while, it just put everything on hold, of course, and I was at home with the kids all day, and
Whoa. What are you doing? What are you doing?
And I saw Kate Robbins, one of the people I follow on Twitter, who I know a little bit, was sitting in the garden with her paints, and I went, I used to paint when I was in my 20s, and I hadn't had a set of watercolours since then because I hadn't had time. Life got in the way, and I found other things to do. And so I bought a new set of paints, and I just got really into it, and I found it really therapeutic to have just, especially watercolours where you kind of have to work it while it's, before it gets dry and everything. You have a limited amount of time, and I just found it really therapeutic anyway. So I started painting again, and I haven't really stopped. So that's the story of that. But I never thought that I'd end up selling it. It was just something to stop me from going absolutely insane, and it did the job.
So it kicked off in there.
I heard. What happened?
George and Patty knocked over the laminator. Oh, we've got to laminate someone's thing that you didn't get a month ago.
Yeah, that's an excellent idea. Mulligan 4, let's get Kate on. Yeah, we've been talking to her about it. I think she will come on.
Who's Kate?
Kate Robbins.
Oh, yeah, Kate Robbins, yes. Yeah, she's brilliant. She's fab.
I love her. And
chase Danny Wallace up as well.
her daughter Emily's got a new sketch show coming out.
Oh, I say.
Because, of course, I was talking to Kate about you because when
Claus!
Emily was going in the jungle, she was supposed to be sworn to secrecy, but Kate was telling everyone. And she was talking to me about you being in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, she had a wicked time in there, but I think it was quite a different experience for her. They'd all realised that it doesn't pay to be an a-hole. Hi, Pats.
Pat's just clawed me, that's why Pats? Why can't I work out angles? There she is.
The image of Iain and yourself that you did, Kath, is it available as a print? When I last checked, I could see the image on mugs and... Oh, it's not on cushions. It's on mugs.
We've got stickers. Oh, we shouldn't say that because we haven't really. I have got stickers.
I could put it as a print, I suppose.
So go and check that out. Check out the Patreon if you can. You can. I know money's tight for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
It's tight for us.
You have too much light on your face. It's because we've got this big white screen in front of me.
Racist. So let's... Pats, what are you doing, love? Pats. What are you sat there for, darling?
Because she knows that there's a big bully boy in the other room.
Not a bully boy, it's a lover. Pats, come and sit here, darling girl. Come and sit with me. Pats. She's just sat there like a weirdo. Hang on.
Well, she's a cat.
Look, she's sat there. Hello, Pats.
Come here, Patty.
She's not interested in you, mate. Interested in her daddy. Hello, Pats. Hello, darling. Hello, my darling girl. She's beautiful. She's my forever kitten. Look, she won't grow. Opa.
He's been pumping her full of chemicals, that's why.
I'm putting her in a box at night.
She did get in a box the other night, didn't she?
She did. This is Pat. She's a little creep. Pat.
She is. She really is.
Hello, darling girl. You're so beautiful, aren't you? Are you beautiful? Yes, you are. You want to talk into the microphone?
Yeah.
You want to talk into the microphone? You can talk. There we go. Okay.
Oh, Patty. The thing is, she is beautiful, but she does the most violent, silent farts you've ever experienced in your life. Oh,
Patty!
I said silent.
Patty!
That's how I knew it was you.
Patty, mate. Harsh, thank you for the resubscription. Oof. I want to wait for another phone call. I don't. What the hell has he done with his hair? Nothing. That's it. Not done. This is what it looks like. Au naturel. Not put any product in. There's nothing. I washed it and then just left it. I had a migraine at the weekend and just felt very shaky today. Really bad migraine sort of Saturday night, Sunday-ish. Then it got a bit better. And then just Sunday afternoon, I was wiped out. And I went for a lie down at 5 and I couldn't sleep. And I sort of closed my eyes and I opened my eyes and I thought, shit, it's dark out there. I looked at my watch and it was 10 o'clock.
Yep.
What a waste of a weekend.
I thought you'd come a cropper.
Yeah, I thought I was
went
dead.
very quiet.
I thought I was dead.
I almost came over.
thought I was dead. Came over to gloat.
No, I was going to check your milk bottles.
So why was I telling you that? Oh, and so today I was just a little bit shaky. Yeah.
Too shaky for grooming.
Grooming, yeah. I hadn't had a migraine for ages. Ages. Used to get them a lot. And you just gotta ride it out.
Oh my God! That time you had one at 3 Counties, and you had to strip off in the. Well, you didn't have to.
Strip off in a little booth, and then that
Gail came in.
Gail came in.
I mean, you're lucky it was Gail because she's lovely.
I puked in a bucket. I thought I was dying.
Well, you were on air, weren't you?
I was on air at BBC WM, but I was doing it from Luton, and I started off with a headache. It was just a headache, and I thought I can get through this. I had some chocolate and coffee, and that normally stops it. And I had a load of pills. And then the show started at, I guess, 10. And by 10:15, I was in agony. And I had to keep turning the microphone off to throw up. And I'm messaging Birmingham saying I'm dying, which they thought was hilarious. I said, I've got a migraine. I cannot do 3 hours. Luckily, Adrian Goldberg, I think, was in the building, and he came and took over the show. And I had to... The thing that really works for me with migraine is I have to get cold. I was in a tiny little booth, so I just had to take my shirt off and just lie there and wait for it to go. And Gail, who's a woman that worked there, you know, very motherly woman.
Didn't your wife ring up?
She rang up.
Yeah, and so Gail came down to check on you and
there,
found you there in a
fetal
fetal position.
Like I have to, when I've got migraine, I have to contort my face and my neck into really awkward positions, and it relieves the pain from there somehow. So I have to go like that. And she said, "Are you all right?" I said, "Oh, I'm fine."
God, I bet she thought you'd had a stroke.
I think she did. Well, it does look like I've had a stroke. I said, "I'm fine. I just need to rest." She said, "Are you sure you're fine? Do you want an ambulance?" I went, "I'm fine. I'll leave it." And then, like an hour and a half later, I got well enough to go and do Big Brother. You know.
God.
Isn't it, Pat?
What a thing.
Used to get them a lot. Stress. I'm stressed. How are your stress levels at the moment?
Not great.
No?
No. I feel like I'm just about managing all the time. And then occasionally I'll get like overwhelmed.
Yeah.
But I think because I've got to keep it together for the kids, that kind of just... But I don't feel like I'm doing very well at all.
I feel I'm going nuts living on my own. It is driving me nuts. It's dangerous, I think.
Yeah.
Not dangerous as in I'm not going to kill myself, and not dangerous as in I'm going to go and buy a load of heroin or something. But if I didn't have this, and if I didn't see you on a regular basis, my sobriety would be pushed to its limits.
Right.
I think. I really think it would, because I'm going nuts with this and with seeing you every day. So if I didn't have this, we would just be lost. And I know lots of people are going through that kind of thing.
It's lack of routine. It's lack of certainty. It's, you know, a weird time. You know, we don't really know what's going on. We haven't got a great deal of faith that the people above us are looking after us properly. It's terrifying. It's terrifying. And before this year, we felt like we had a pretty solid grasp on our futures, right?
Yeah.
That rug's been pulled for a lot of us. And I think, like, you have the cats to look after, I've got the kids to look after, and I have to sort of just concentrate on the things I can control and the things that I can have an influence over for the positive. Because if I think about the rest, it's overwhelming. It really is. And I think it's okay to have a bit of a cry now and again about it.
Oh, yeah.
I went out to lunch with my friend for the first time. I haven't seen her for months and months. And I went out to lunch with her today. People must have thought we were bonkers. One minute we were laughing, the next minute I was in tears. You know, because it's just such a relief to be able to speak to someone outside the house, you know. So, yeah. Everyone's going a little bit nuts at the moment.
These lot aren't. Look, this lot don't give a shit.
No.
State of that.
I do sometimes look at my cat and envy her. Don't you?
Oh, God, completely. They've got it so easy. The worst thing that happens to her is I shout at her when she's coming towards the house with a mouse in her mouth. That's it. Which I did today. Yeah, I'm struggling. I'm really worried about money. I'm really worried about... I'm not so worried about a lockdown 2 because it isn't going to be a lockdown.
Andy.
What's Andy saying?
Going on about, it's not Google. The big white screen is not Google. They're troubled by the amount of light
no,
I
don't
have.
worry about it. It's fine, man. We're all cool. Thank you, Andy, but we're all cool. But just in case you're wondering, Patty has just moved to there.
Oh, she's...
Thing is, when she sits like this, I have to sit at a slight angle, which causes stress.
Yeah, and it's like having a newborn. It's delightful when they fall asleep on you, but when you want to go to the toilet or move,
I love it.
You realise that you're trapped.
I'm worried about money. I'm not so worried about a second lockdown. I'm worried about the virus getting worse. Lockdown doesn't bother me, and also it's not going to be a lockdown like we had before. People will still be able to go to work. Kids will still be going to school, so it's going to be like a half lockdown.
But already the plans for the schools are going by the wayside. I know a friend of mine saying that, teachers are having to take time off because someone in their immediate bubble may have been is waiting for tests and all that kind of stuff going on. On Friday, I had an email from my eldest kid's head teacher saying that some naughty boys, 12-year-old boys, had decided that at playtime they were going to run through all the different social bubbles high-fiving people. Which means that if one person gets it, the whole school is out.
I think what I might do is I'm not totally convinced by this camera being on the arm, so I might go back to the way it was and have the camera on the tripod and then move those screens back, so that will solve that problem. I think. I just want to try a few more days with this to see if it does anything. I'm worried about... I'm worried money is the key thing. And this house, I've had estate agents around to look at the house, and that sucks. And I'd have to make a decision. If I'm going to do it, you've got to do it before March, before the stamp duty comes back. Starting college this week, which I'm not worried about, but part of me is thinking, oh, Jesus, I've just spent $6,000 on a thing that it might not even be legit.
It is legit. I think it's going to be good.
It's a lot of money. Let's have a little look, see who we got here. Ba-bum, bum, ba-bum, bum.
Ba-ba-ba.
Hey, look at us. Mirror. Hang on. Like a super trooper, like's gonna find me, smiling, having fun. Like a number one.
I don't think they're going to answer, are they?
I'm basically worried about everything.
Mm.
Right, I'm basically worried about everything. And yeah, I'm bored. I've got stuff to do, but I can't. I'm demotivated. I think I'm on a low-level depression at the moment. I'm demotivated, and I can't think what I was going to say. Demotivated, a little bit depressed, bored. I don't know. It doesn't matter what I was going to say.
I'm worried.
Really worried, man. I'm really worried. I'm just also, worried about the shit world we've created for our kids and the fact that What do you make about this Boris Johnson Italy thing?
It may be, I've heard, that they're confusing him with Tony Blair, but I can't see it myself.
I heard that they might be confusing him with a steaming pile of shit.
I think the most interesting thing out of it, whether he was there or not, is the fact that a lot of us don't believe anything we hear coming out of Number 10 anymore.
You've heard this,
immediately, the response was, he hasn't been there in recent months. And a lot of people were going, this is a fudge. But he's not saying he's not been there this month.
Right. And here's the thing as well. There's other evidence, right? I don't know if it's true or not. I suspect it's probably not true, but I'm enjoying the conspiracy theory. So he had to do a Zoom meeting with the cabinet at the weekend, and his internet went down for 20 minutes. And when he came back, he said, I should have invested in like a mobile dongle or something. And then they were looking at all the flights, and the flight that he was supposed to be on was 45 minutes late leaving Italy. And that morning, him and Priti Patel were supposed to be doing a public function in London, and that got cancelled at the last minute. So it's more than just someone claims they saw him at this airport.
Yeah. And did you see Grant Shapps
No.
been put on the spot about it on the news. Yeah, he was asked about it, and he said, as far as I know, he wasn't there. And they said, so you're not saying that he wasn't there. You're saying, I'm saying I don't know. As far as I know, he wasn't there.
Can we all stop talking about the violinist, please? Because it's not a news embargo, it's a super injunction. And so we don't want to break any super injunctions, please. Thank you. I'm sure you understand why.
The thing that is obvious is
He's
quite a large section of the populace is ready to believe he's lying at any time.
But also, an even bigger part of the populace is cheering him on.
Yeah.
The fact that he has suggested that the government are prepared to break the law in a controlled and precise way,
in a very specific, targeted way,
and people are cheering that on, which is surely insane, because the thing that was voted for with Brexit was to follow the rule of British law.
I know. But I think in a lot of ways, some people, and I'm not saying everyone, because there are people who support Boris Johnson and the Conservatives for, very legitimate reasons, I'm sure. But there are some people who will just, because they are so hitched to this idea of tribalism that has come out of Brexit.
Yeah.
They will support anything as long as it is on the quote unquote right side of the argument. Oh, she is. And it's a bit like Trump. There are people who follow Trump not because they believe everything he says, but because they support enough of what he's against.
And they like it being, stirring things up. You see the thing that he's struggling on £150,000 a year as the Prime Minister, which is a huge pay cut for him, and they can't afford a nanny. It's a tough life, huh? Isn't it, Pats? It's a tough life, my darling. Let me get more comfortable. Thank you.
For some people, and it's a different world to me, but for some people, the nanny is an absolute necessity. Could they not get a childminder?
Can't his idiot dad do it?
No, he's not in the country, is he?
Can't one of his older kids do it?
Well, there's a thing. But I don't know. What a mess. I think that's something we can all agree on.
Let's cheer everyone up. Here we go.
You don't care, do you, Pats?
I'll tell you what she likes. She loves it there. She loves a little bit of the old choky choke. Look. Oh, I found... please don't ask me how I found it. I forgot this. Last week, I was reminded of a very specific and niche porn genre.
Oh!
Yeah. So please don't ask me how.
Is it people crouching behind worktops?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's
because I'm going to say, and it's not because I've tried it, but I don't think that would work in real life. Like, there's always someone doing that, and then there's someone doing the ironing, and talking to them, and they don't notice that this is going on behind the worktop.
It is. It's generally a young man having sex with his friend's mum,
right?
While she's stuck under a coffee table.
Oh, right. So there is some crouching.
Or stuck inside the dishwasher. Stuck inside the tumble dryer.
Right. So the head has to be obscured.
Yeah. They have to be stuck, right? And it's not. It is consensual.
Is it consensual?
It is consensual. It's consensual.
I've read a Winnie the Pooh episode that was a bit like that, but they pushed rather
Basically, the mum gets stuck, and she's wearing far too short a skirt.
Of course.
And very sexy underwear, if any.
Right.
She gets stuck, and her son's friend goes and has a look, and she's like, "Stop! Can you stop looking at that? And can you help get me out?" What? You're touching me now? Get me out of it! Oh, yeah.
When, of course, what they should have done and what they did at Pooh Corner was just leave her there until she loses a tiny bit of weight, and out she'll pop.
Yeah. It is a world. It is a world. It really is a world, isn't it?
If you can imagine it. Someone's made a film about it.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Do you want to climb onto my coffee table?
No, thanks.
Okay.
You haven't got a coffee table, have you?
I haven't. Why are they called coffee tables?
Because that's where you pop your coffee.
Well, but we were a tea drinking nation when coffee tables were the rage.
I'm sure we imported the coffee table idea from somewhere else, like the continent, where they have excessive furniture, if you ask me.
Do you have a coffee table?
No, I ain't got room. I also fall over things a lot. Why would I have extra obstacles?
Yes, a coffee table would be useful for cups.
Yeah.
But it takes up a lot of room, doesn't it?
What I like to have is where my sofa is, and I'll have there's a larger sofa there, a three-seater and a two-seater. And they're a state, to be honest. I really need to get them sorted out. But I like having the space in between so that I can chat.
I like putting beanbags down and playing video
Or the
games.
kids can lie on their fronts and watch TV a la 1980s.
Alistair!
Evening, Catherine, can I just say your hair looks absolutely great tonight.
Thank you. Do you know what happened? This is a true story. I put a headband on to do my makeup, and then when I took it off, my fringe went to cock.
It looks wicked. It looks very 70s.
Yeah.
Very Farrah Fawcett Majors. Alistair, before we go any further, can I ask you a question which you are entitled to say no to, and I would not think any less of you?
Okay.
Would you mind, do you remember Ewan?
Oh, yes.
Would you mind if I passed, he's asked if I could pass his telephone number on to you?
No, that's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Lovely.
I was looking for him on Twitter, actually. I couldn't find him.
I will do,
fine.
Alistair, is I will give you a little call tomorrow and I'll pass you his number, if that's all right.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Thank you. He was just asking after you, and he just said that he'd like to have a chat with you about booze. And he just wanted to. I think he wants to thank you, but I'll let him sort that out. Brilliant, Alistair. How may we help you this evening?
Well, vis-a-vis what you were just talking about, my tumble dryer is currently on at the moment.
Is anyone's head stuck in it?
No.
Okay, good.
But
just go and check.
What happened? I've had, as you know, I've been up and down a bit, and I had an underpants crisis.
Oh no, not one of those.
Yeah. So you know when you've used all your clean ones, and you've not been bothered to, put the washing machine on.
Yes. And you've worn them back to front, and then inside out, and then inside out back to front. Yes.
You've rotated them several times.
I've had to do that a couple of times, but today I've got some motivation back, and I've actually washed all my underpants.
Good for you.
Yes!
I've got my tumble dryer on.
I thought you sounded different. He's like a new boy.
I did a big wash. I did 2 big washes today, and it does make you feel like you've achieved something, doesn't it?
You were never tempted, Alistair, to go commando?
No, it's funny that, because I've never been comfortable with that idea of my that region rubbing up against
your
my
seam,
his taint, his bum hole, his balls, and his pee.
I've done it in trousers before. I find it strangely liberating, but I wouldn't do it with a skirt. I draw the line there.
No. So
well, then you won't be getting stuck under a coffee table.
Do regular washes?
Well,
of clothes or my body?
Clothes.
Yeah, I generally, but I let it pile up the last week.
Yeah.
But I'd say done 2 big washes today. The tum's been going. I think it's dumb. We're all good. We got clean pants.
I'm really glad to hear about your laundry status.
This
boys.
This is life, though. And no one talks about this stuff.
Well, 2 people do.
Harsh says this is like Babe Station. You better believe it, boy. You better believe it, sunshine on a rainy day.
Paddy O'Brien, 71. I can't go commando. It rubs against my ankle.
Oh, there's some very, there's a lot of wigs out there, aren't there, that making these.
This charming man says Z.
Oh, he's been moaning all night. Off you pop.
Time out?
Off to bed, I think, if you're that tired.
Time out. Bye-bye, this charming man. Bye-bye.
Let's see all of the messages.
Hang on, let's just see his messages. Let's see what he's been whinging about.
There has been quite a lot of whinging. How do I...
You got to go. You're not in.
Here we go.
Mod mode.
Okay, I'm going to go in mod mode, everyone.
Hang on a minute. We're going into mod mode.
Brace yourselves.
Alistair.
Oh, Here we go.
We're going into mod mode. You've made it worse. You've just got rid of the chat. You've got to click on that arrow.
Mm-hmm. And then I need
get
to...
rid of
Where's
that
my
X, click on
sword?
the X, click on the X.
Where's my sword?
There.
Give me my sword. Right.
Hang on, just going into mod mode, Alistair.
Okay.
I'm a trunks guy.
Oh, right, yeah.
That's quite a new
Is
thing
that-
for you, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is
You're
that
boring me
leopards
now.
on your
Yawn.
shirt, Catherine? On
Sorry.
your
Sorry. Is there what now?
leopards.
Yes.
Leopards. You're boring me now. I need more than a cat to cheer me up. Hang on. It's gone from 10:03.
Evening, guys. Doing a great show.
Doing a great show at 10:03 to 10:19. You're boring me now.
Ah.
Yawn. ZZZZZZZZ.
It's very late for this charming man, 100.
Wow.
I think bedtime.
Bedtime.
Let's see what happens when timeout's over.
Maybe he will have learnt his lesson to not
Yeah.
be such an ill-mannered prig.
I think someone wanted a little bit of attention.
And they got it.
So I've just got back from a meeting, Ian. And,
Have you been to a physical meeting?
Yes.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I've not done any yet. I'm nervous of physical meetings, but I'm missing them quite a lot.
Yeah. No one wears a mask or anything, which is wrong, I think.
Well, you could choose to, couldn't you?
Are you distanced, though?
Yeah, we're distanced. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I just find it, for that length of time, an hour and a half, quite uncomfortable. I'd have to go outside and breathe a bit at times.
Yeah, I know there are a few, like a handful. I've seen them. I'm missing them because I think I get maybe 80% of what I would on a Zoom meeting that I would get in a physical meeting. But I don't feel comfortable going in and doing it. And I know that they're distanced and they're doing all of that, but it doesn't appeal to me.
I am going to the opticians tomorrow, and I've been putting it off for months. They sent me a letter about 2-3 months ago. And I thought, no, I'm not going to go in. I don't need to go yet. I'll wait. I'm going to go tomorrow, and I'm dreading it.
Do it. They will be at the top of their game.
They will, but that is, I mean, they do get very close.
I was thinking the podiatrist was the first person that's touched me, apart from my kids, since February. Isn't that something?
Oh.
And it only dawned on me afterwards. My God, that's the first physical contact I've had. It's peculiar, isn't it?
Yeah. There are some people who haven't been hugged for 6 months.
Everything all right with your feet, Ian?
Yeah, it's
Very
athlete's
worried about
foot.
them.
It's athlete's foot, and I've got a spray that should get rid of it, and I've started putting on some nice cream today. It looks disgusting. If Pats here's a treat, here's a promise. If Pats gets off my lap, I'll show you my foot later. It looks awful. It's just dry skin. It's just dry skin, guys. That's it.
Anyway, have a good rest of the show.
Tutty bye, tutty bye.
Bye, Alistair there. Nice clean boy, clean pants. And doesn't he sound it?
Yep. Well, the tumble dryer's on, so he hasn't got clean pants.
Not
now.
yet. Okay. He's got the prospect of clean pants.
Hasn't got clean pants. Now, Hollywood. Yeah, Ranger Elite UK, thank you. Alistair, thank you for the subs. Dodds, thank you for the subs. Hello. Hello. Your cat's outside.
Peeping.
Your cat's outside.
What's that?
She opens it out and he falls off the ledge.
I went out today. I was just about to leave the house. I opened the front door. I stood outside. I heard a jangle of a bell.
Oh no. Yours.
My cat's sitting on the front step waiting to be let in. She will not use that cat flap.
Ah, there we go.
Oh, look at that.
That face is just stunning. Look.
Yeah.
I love the nose. How did you meet your brother this weekend?
Yeah.
How'd it go?
Good.
There's a smile on your face. It looks like you had a good time.
Yeah.
Okay, wicked. And was it all right? You saw it was a new baby that you hadn't seen.
Yeah.
Did it puke on you?
No.
Well, then that sounds to me like
It was on his best behaviour.
it's on his best behaviour.
When I was... Well, they drive, so when we were waiting for them to get out of the car, her brother was holding her
and she puked on him.
Yes. There's always puke. My experience.
Baby puke.
They were standing a bit away from the car, and he's just standing there like this, holding his shirt. I'm like, just come get a wet wipe.
Come and get a wet wipe. Babies, here's the thing. The first time it happens, it's like, oh my God, that's disgusting. After that, I've had puke, I've had poo. The first time they projectile vomit, I just found it incredible.
Tell you the moment I realised I was a mother is when my baby threw up, and rather than dodging it, I caught it. Because I wanted to save the carpet.
Yeah, and I'm the same with poo. I had poo on my jeans, and I sniffed it and thought, I can get away with that.
I used to wear a lot of patterns so I could rub stuff in rather than getting changed.
I can get away with that. I think babies are disgusting.
They are.
Babies
But
are disgusting.
it's like pets though, isn't it? Because you know what goes in, you're less disgusted by what comes out. I'm not going to say every time.
I'm
But
just feeling anxious. I've just got to check BBC. No sign of movement on the big boy cam. No sign of
there
movement
will be
yet.
at some point.
Well, at some point, won't be tonight, may not be this week, but we will keep that going. And boy, what a moment it will be.
Lisa Marie, he's so beautiful. He's just this big fluffy face. And I think the fact that he's a little bit unpredictable just adds to the
Stinky,
glamour.
very stinky.
Oh, he stinks, but he's so gorgeous.
He's
He's very
a stunner.
glossy considering he's been living rough all this time.
No, that's grease. He's greasy.
Okay, he's greasy.
He's greasy, but he's a stunner. He's so beautiful. I'm so in love with him.
You've been saying when you had him in the garage. Ian was saying to me, it was like you see in the films where a German airman comes out of the sky on and they keep him safe in the garage, and Patsy's been sniffing around.
Yeah, well, she's horny. For him.
He's a very handsome man.
We will experiment with the lighting tomorrow, Linny. It probably is too bright for him, and we will experiment with the lighting tomorrow. But just no, honestly, the first time we see him creep in there, I tell you what I've set up as well, Lisa. When I got the Lucky and Mucky, and they were quite shy as well. I bought one of those cameras that if something moves in the room, you get an alert on your phone saying there is movement in the room.
And you can speak through the phone.
Yeah, you can speak to them to scare them. So I've set it up so that if he moves, I get an alert on my phone.
We used to sit at Talk Radio and go, should we
scare the
Should we
cats?
scare the cats? And we'd watch, and there'd be no movement. And we go, hello, girls. And all of a sudden you see these two sets of eyes, different parts of the beanbag.
It's night
It is night vision.
But that's not the camera that we're using. And I couldn't. Let me
It's
see
a project
tomorrow.
for tomorrow,
Let me
yeah.
see tomorrow if I can connect that camera to the computer. Maybe there's a way of doing it. Anyway, Lisa, how may we help thee?
Just want to say hi, and I like Catherine's hair today.
Oh, thank you.
Her hair's, she's rocking it.
Well, I curled it because I was going to, but then the fringe went wrong.
It's quite a big. It's like
It's a big old
highlights
quiff.
your slap head and your moon face.
I have got that's a 4-finger forehead there.
That is Catherine is a 4-finger kind of girl.
I had a fringe until I was about 17.
Okay.
Never ever showed my forehead ever.
Yeah, it's a big one.
I had a fringe when I was little as well. So.
Here's an idea. If you're a company,
You're not sponsoring my forehead.
okay.
You
Lisa,
can sponsor Ian's builder's bum. We see that more often.
Lisa, it's nice to talk to you. We'll speak to you later.
Okay.
Bye. That cat
Bye.
is a stunner.
Get an advert on each cheek.
That cat is a stunner. Speaking of adverts, let's talk about our sponsors. Each night this week, we're going to have up in the corner the logos of one of our sponsors because this show could not happen without them. Tonight, it's 34sp.com. They are web hosters. They are ethical web hosters. We told you that they, before it became the law or fashionable, they sent all of their workers home because of the COVIDs. And they said quite a while ago that their workers can work from home and they don't have to come in for the rest of the year. And I know that's will put their minds at ease totally. They also have Zoom pizza parties for their workers. All of this stuff that they don't need to do, but they do because they know it's only a small team, 15, 20 people. But they know that if their team aren't happy or scared of the COVIDs, you're not going to get the productivity out of them. And I think they found that everyone working from home, the productivity has not dipped. It may even have risen ever so slightly because, they're being looked after.
Yeah.
So 34sp.com, web hosters, if you go and use their website, use the code TLNA, you get 3 months for free. And if you can show us that you have used 34sp.com as your web hoster, we'll give your website a link as well. As long as it's not like, far right. I'm sure 34sp wouldn't host it, but as long as it's nothing naughty. Yeah. Too naughty. If anybody wants to host a website, catsballs.com, I'm happy to share these cats' testicles. So that's 34sp.com. Thank you for that. Big up the Gregorian!
Gregorian Emerson Family Law. They will not make a crisis any more dramatic.
They won't make a crisis out of a drama.
They'll make things easier. It's going to be crap, but they'll do their very best to make sure it's not as crap as it could be. They will also do their best to make sure that your family comes out of it as a family on the other side. Yeah, you don't live together anymore, but you're still mum and dad. And that's the thing that they want to preserve, help you preserve. That's Gregorian Emerson Family Law Solicitors. GLaw.co.uk.
Poseidon Safety Management. Let's move them over here so we can see Poseidon Safe at Twitter. Poseidon Safety at Facebook.com. Now, I made notes about these guys.
Yeah, we had a little chat with Nick last week.
And I should have typed it, and I don't know why I wrote it. Nursery was broken into recently, like kids' nursery, and Poseidon have gone in there and they are giving them free security for a while.
And they've got a form for doing stuff like that because they are living in the areas that they look after. So they've got a vested interest. They want to make the community, feel safe because they want to feel safe too.
And Nick, who runs it, is a really, really nice guy and maybe a little bit of a troublemaker at school. Was one of those young people that didn't really have a direction, didn't really have anything to aim for, and was inspired by his dad, who was a copper and a dog handler, and then he set up his own security business, and suddenly a little light went off, and it went, maybe. So Poseidon's been going for 4 years. It's in Devon and Cornwall. In 10 years, he wants to be the industry leaders in guard dog security. You've got 26 people working in the whole team, and a lot of the stuff we found out is that Nick is really into dogs. So Zeus is genuinely, his friend, and I've got to load up the picture. I'll do it tomorrow.
Zeus's best friend is adorable, right?
Great pictures, man.
He's little Nelson, right? And jokingly, I said, has Nelson got a job? Because obviously Zeus is busy. And he went, yeah, he's also a trained guard.
It's tiny.
But he's seen him leg it across fields after bad guys.
Yes.
And he's fast, he's a terrier, and they don't give up.
SommersWasteSolutions.com. We're going to put the Sommers Waste, that'll be the logo for tomorrow's show. That'll be up throughout the entire show. Waste Solutions, if you just need like a skip, if you need like a whole army of skips, if you need a whole building cleaned, if you need papers shredded, if you need important documents shredded, whatever it is.
They're really flexible. Have a chat with them. Yeah.
They can do it. They are really confident that they can save your company money and make your company greener. It's run by James and Mark. It's not really. It's run by Bob.
Oh.
Hang on a minute. Where? No. It's one of the other naughty cats. It's one of the other naughty cats. Okay. It's run by Bob. It's run by Bob Pats.
New to this too says all the sponsor people sound like some of the best of humanity. They are.
Oh, hang on a minute. They are the best. Info@SommersWasteSolutions.com, or just go and have a look at the website, SommersWasteSolutions.com, and if you're thinking, they'll be able to do it.
Yeah.
Just go and have a look at all the stuff they can do. Really nice people. You can phone them up and have a chat with them, and even if it doesn't turn into a gig, they'll be happy to chat with you and explain what they do and go through all their services.
But what they reckon is they'll probably be able to save you some money. They'll definitely make you greener.
They will definitely make you.
Oh, there's a fly. Pats wants to get hold of.
Pats is after a fly. Where's the cat cam? I can't even see it. Oh, it's there. Pats? Ah, well, that's good. It means I can show you my foot.
Oh, God. Thanks very much, everyone. Look at that, Patty. Look what you did. Oh, that is manky.
Wait for it to focus.
She's climbing back on your lap.
Why won't it focus? There we go.
Oh, God!
Lick it.
That is disgusting.
It's just dry skin.
Yeah.
It's just dry skin.
Did he look that bad when he came out of the jungle?
No. but they were all puffy because my feet were damp.
Yeah.
My
You had
socks never
trench
dried.
foot, didn't you?
Socks never dried for 3 weeks.
Trench foot. Good grief.
You little bad buds.
But Patty loved him.
Yeah. Yes, mate. Yes, my little.
Disgusting.
My precious. My precious. My precious.
Gatford says that's worse than his now.
No, it's not, Gatford. I got toes. I got toes, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control, 'cause the power you're supplying, it's electrifying, it's electrifying, it's electrifying. You better shape up, boo, 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 'cause I need a cat, and my heart is set on you. You better shape up, 'cause I need a cat. If you ever see any of these, run. Run. Run away, okay? These are not for you.
Ugh. Esbin JD says, is Iain wearing pyjamas? Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he
I
is.
just missed a phone call there. Let's... Oh. Let's... Oh, Pats has farted.
Blame the cat.
It wasn't me. Look at my hair. Look at the hair. Manchester Gamer, thank you for the subscription.
Hello.
Hello, Miriam, can you hear us?
Can hear you.
Did you just send us a picture of you with a massive glass of booze?
Well, it's an empty glass of booze.
Blues, there we go.
Yeah. But I was just finishing a message to say that I'll give you a sub if you can guess what compliment I got after sending that to a man.
Sent this to a man recently, and it just message just came up.
Let's have a look.
Hang on, what did the message say? It says, sent this to a man recently. I'll give you a gift if you can guess what compliment I got from it. From the picture.
Yeah, so I sent it to somebody that I was chatting to via text message, somebody that I hadn't been on a date with, but was asking me on a date.
It's that picture we're looking at there, guys. Yeah. What compliment would you have got from that?
Such a random call. Hi, by the way.
Hiya!
Did they say something about...
You look sad because the booze is gone.
Well, there you go. You would have sent something like that. That would have been close.
Was it nice duvet or something?
Should have sent, but not at all what I got.
What did you get?
Well, I got a compliment on how I look.
Oh.
I like your sad face.
No.
What then?
Yeah. Well, what do you think? What would you send?
I wouldn't say. I would report that to the police if I received that. I wouldn't send anything.
You'd send more booze. That's what you'd send.
Does I have an empty glass, or
just because I'm getting pictures from a random woman? Miriam. I have no idea.
It wasn't random. I mean, I was chatting to the person. I didn't just send it randomly to all the men in my phone.
Okay. You can. Gatford says you can clearly drink.
So do you want to see the response?
Yes, I do. Oh. Catherine's going to read it out for us.
I see.
Okay. Just give me a minute and I'll just get it for you.
Okie dokie. This is exciting.
Gosh. Well, while I'm getting it from you, I'll give you another story about when I used to dance. I'm a dancer, and I used to do dancing down the country in Cork. I'm from Ireland, by the way. I'm ringing from Tipperary.
Okay, well, it's a long way.
And so I used to go dancing, and there was a gentleman, maybe about 55, maybe 15 years older than me, maybe older. And he used to love dancing with me, and I knew he kind of had a soft spot for me. So he brought me out dancing one night, and then at the end of the dance, like, I'm talking about like waltzing and shit like that, like we're talking about old shit like that. Like, so
not like boogie woogie.
Anyway, he kind of didn't let go of my hands. He was holding them.
Yeah.
And I had the two of them out, and he was kind of holding them and rubbing the palms of my hands, and I knew there was like a compliment, or he was going to ask me on a date, which I was like, oh shit, that was it. And he just turned around and he looked up at me with, like, he was about 2 foot smaller than me.
So he looked up at you. Gosh, okay, right.
He looked up at me. He was about 2 foot smaller and about 5 stone thinner than me. And he looked up at me, and I I felt like he was going to propose, I'll be honest with you. And what he actually did was he just looked back down at my hands, rubbed them, and went, I can't do a Cork accent. You'd love it if I could. He went, "Geez, you have fine bucket-carrying hands."
Oh, wow.
Which is a great compliment in Ireland, I believe.
Is he suggesting you're sturdy?
Wow.
It's like he's weighing you up for work on the farm.
Can you see my hands? They're perfect. Like, hands.
They don't look like spades or whatever he's suggesting.
Bucket-carrying hands.
Bucket-carrying. I guess he envisaged that I would maybe, move him with him and his mother down the country and I don't know, go get the water in the well every morning for them or something.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
But what compliment did you get about the picture?
Okay, I'm gonna read it out. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted by that story.
Okay.
1 second. Discard that, and I'll just get the message up.
Here we go.
Sorry for making you wait, but what else are you doing?
No, it's exciting.
Exactly, we've got nothing to do.
I'm excited. Bucket carrying hands.
He replied with...
It's better than Bucket Fanny.
He replied with, oh God, where the hell is it gone?
Okay.
It's coming, don't worry.
Maybe you need another glass of wine?
Or maybe water with orange,
Yeah.
Well, if he had said, you clearly need another glass of wine, I would have been like, yeah, okay, yeah, I do. Are you going to call over and give it to me? I don't know. It could have gone anywhere. But what I got was, you look so sweet with that innocent head. And I just laughed at that. And then he wrote back, I'll bring you a refill. And I went, I gave him this okay sign.
Yeah.
And then he wrote back, I have an observation. Do you want to know? I said, yeah. He
Oh,
said,
God.
You look fantastic. Thank you very much. I know. And that bottom lip protruding like a succulent Brussels sprout ready to be buttered and bitten.
I mean, I've heard lips compared to cherries or,
I love Brussels sprouts, though. I love Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, but that feels flaky, doesn't it?
No, you're boiling them too long.
Oh, no, you can never boil them too long.
I do, but...
It's not the look you were going for, is it?
Sprouts too, but do you want to butter them up? I don't want my...
I'm seeing it now. I'm seeing it. Bit of butter on there. There we go.
There it is. Delicious.
Oh. Brussels sprout lips, bucket carrying hands. This is the ideal woman, everybody.
Are you dating like Wurzel Gummidge or something? What's going on?
You've muted yourself, which I think is probably the best thing.
Hands and these Brussels sprout lips. What my finger.
Guys, if anybody watching is interested in farm work and vegetables,
Turns out she's part of your 5 a day.
Thank you very much, Miriam.
You're welcome.
See you later.
Good night.
Bye-bye. That's call of the night. Brussels sprout lips.
I think he was going. I think he probably shocked himself with that one.
We missed a call here. So we'll give this a little ring.
Dearie me. She has got lovely teeth. I noticed that too.
Hello. Is that Jerry?
Yeah, not me. No.
Uh-oh. What's going on?
Hello.
That's all. Come on, laptop. Use the microphone with your laptop.
Not very. It's very quiet.
You turn on that crap phone again.
The what?
On the crap phone.
You're on the crap phone.
I can't get the mic working.
Get a good
I can't
phone.
get the mic working. I've done something wrong. I'll do one day.
We can hardly hear you.
Can't hear me.
No.
Not very well.
No.
But it's nice to hear you there. We haven't heard from you for a while.
Yeah.
Good.
Look, just not going to just stop a couple of tablets and some medicine effect on them. Idiot.
I can't turn you up. I've got no way of... You're at Mac.
Is Mum okay?
Is my mum okay? I haven't been to see her because I had a cold, but it's her birthday soon, and if we are allowed to, then me and my sister will go and visit her on her birthday.
Are you back at the window again now?
Are they?
Back at the window. The dress got to the window.
Well.
It came down there all the flowers.
Are you allowed in your mum's place now?
No. We're allowed to visit, but it's outside, 30 minutes.
Window.
But no, we can meet outside. She's allowed to come out, and they take us to the garage, and I have to have my temperature checked. You have to book it in. No more than 3 of you. You have to have your temperature checked, and you have to sign a form saying you haven't got any symptoms. The visitors have to wear a mask. Then she gets wheeled in, and she sits 2 meters away from us at the other side of a table, and you get that. But who knows what's going to happen after Tuesday? Maybe that will change. But so far, they haven't had any cases in this care home, which is incredible.
That's amazing.
It is amazing.
Yeah, we have a fatality. I won't go there.
New to this says it's got a garage. Well, yeah, it's got a garage for the minibus. Why is that so surprising? I've got...
Can you buy Pringles there late at night?
Can you buy Pringles there late at night in the care home?
In the garage?
No, it's a
garage
station.
for putting your car in.
Muppet.
I don't want any putting one in the tray.
I'll put my fist in your face in a minute, and then up your ass.
Wow, okay.
A fist.
Oh.
I don't think that's COVID safe.
We've got, by the way, I've got reports on a cure for COVID coming up very soon after 11.
Exciting times.
Genuine cure for COVID.
I found something that gets out of freezes pretty quick.
The what?
I found something that goes into freezes.
Yeah.
I found something that gets out of them pretty quick. It's not work to me.
You've been getting out of them. You've been getting out of freezes pretty quick.
Yeah, usually takes about an hour.
How long's it taking now?
I thought it can take 30 seconds. How slow is it?
Maybe Jesus has forgiven you. Jesus might have forgiven you, and he might be freeing you from your Parkinson's.
I don't think he is. I don't think he is. Yes, but awesome. I don't think
New to this, are you? What is your problem? It's got a minibus. Of course, it's got a minibus. What is your problem? Why is that so surprising? It's got a minibus.
Would it help if we called it a private ambulance?
What would you? What? Why? I don't know why that's so surprising.
I think you're on cars in the 70s.
Who's caught in the 70s? Jim Davison.
And good cars in the cars.
Yeah.
And them. I think you'll drive around them. Like Lamborghinis for disabled people.
Lamborghinis
for disabled people.
The doors go off like wings. Just put the doors like doing counter.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm just babbling.
Yeah, and we're getting every third word, so it's it's a lovely bit of nonsense.
Nice to speak to you again.
Nice to speak to you, mate. I know a lot of people have been asking after you.
Yeah, we've been wondering about you.
I wasn't wondering.
Catherine,
I wasn't.
I think of you often, Jerry.
I don't.
Just don't get me going.
But a lot of people in the chat have been concerned about you because they're idiots.
Well, some of them are nice people.
No, they're not.
I'm going to get some sprouts.
Go and get some sprouts.
Butter them.
Butter those sprouts. Jerry, see you later.
Take care, good luck.
Tutty bye.
Oh.
I don't remember how many ads I've played in this house.
You know, you just missed a phone call from?
Who?
Nigel.
Oh, Nigel de Maidstone.
De Maidstone.
Let us call him back.
There is a voice message.
Let's hear the voice message first. Oh, I can't get out of here. It'll just be, can you give us a call?
Hi, Ian, it's Nigel. Call me back if you want me on the show. Call me back. Okay. Bye.
Oh, he gives us an option. Call him back if we want him on the show. Let's leave it then.
Oh, come on.
Jokes.
Let's see what's going on in Nigel's world.
Well, you know what's going on. We won't be able to hear him.
He'll have been talking to
a homeless person, and he'll be ignoring the COVID rules.
Or someone posing as a pop star that's too young for him. Nigel! Nigel!
Oh, hello. Is that Catherine?
Yes!
I'll just turn the telly because I've got
a bluey
that
on.
gay person on. Got his name now. That one who's dressed up with makeup on.
A gay person.
Lily Savage.
Julian Clary.
Julian Clary. Okay.
Oh, the gay person. I got you.
Julian Clary, but he's
Yes.
funny though. I put it on because I wanted to see some comedy. He's quite funny, isn't he?
Yeah, for a
he
gay
is.
man, yeah.
Despite everything, yes.
I mean, his jokes are quite good.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's rude. Very rude.
But
And
he's not too rude on this one because this is Dave, a program called Apollo, live at the Apollo, so that's
Okay.
not too bad.
Yeah.
I'll just move into the kitchen where it's clearer.
Thank
I've been busy on the internet earlier.
I bet you
I
are.
bet.
Bashing it out.
Flipping it, man.
Yeah, talking on private, different people. And, you know, I joined another fan club. Another fan club. And I sent a photo to that, and I had 21 loves on it in a day. 21 loves on one picture.
21
Quite a lot,
loves?
isn't it? You know the loves, the red bit.
Oh, the hearts.
What did they? What picture? What picture was it, Nigel?
It was a picture of his bank
It was a
card.
picture of Kristen Stewart looking quite nice onto one of her pages, and I've had about, I think it's 40 views on that picture in,
Oh,
in
they
one
like
day.
they like Kristen Stewart on Kristen
Well,
Stewart's
she
fan
must be
pages.
popular. Yeah, she's popular, isn't she?
On that page, yeah.
I told you the wrong name before. It was Kristen Stewart, actress of a decade. That's the bit I forgot to say. 2020, actress of a decade.
Oh, let's find that page, Facebook page. Actress of a decade.
Yeah, that's why you didn't find it.
Actress of a decade.
I
I don't like the new Facebook.
I don't.
layout.
I never go on
understand
it. I never go on
They've
it.
blown it, as far as I'm concerned.
Stuart.
Ian.
Hello.
Ian. I felt sick earlier, but it's gone off a bit now.
Okay.
I've been feeling
Good story.
felt quite sick and bilious, you know.
Bilious. It's not a word you hear very often. Yeah, that happens.
No, yeah, I something might have something. I had some Lucasade earlier. I don't know if it's in that.
Well, if you're feeling better, then that's.
I feel better now. That's why I called you. So.
Can't find that page.
I don't. You might have trouble because lots of it. She's got loads.
Yeah.
So many different pages on there.
You try people.
It's
No.
the COVID has gone down in the southeast. But it's just on the news.
Oh, okay.
In parts of Brighton area and that sort and Folkestone and stuff.
I don't know if that's true. I know that the infection numbers are up, and we were warned today. Oh, Upska, maybe you can't post the link because you got.
There might be more lockdown as well.
There's going to be something's going to be announced tomorrow. I don't think it'll be a full lockdown. I think it's pubs closing at 10 because that will sort it out. Closing the pubs an hour earlier. Here's the thing, Catherine. Right?
Yeah.
I guess part of the reason they want to close the pubs at 10 instead of 11 is to cut down on drinking.
Yeah,
but what do you do when you know the pub is closing earlier?
You drink
out
beforehand.
Yeah.
You go out earlier, and then you all go back to someone else's.
Yeah, and also, can I get a pub? Oh, actually, I'll have 2 pints, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then you neck 'em. So you
They'll take the party somewhere else.
condense it. You condense it.
It's expensive drinking all the evening, though, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's expensive drinking all the evening. It really is.
£100 gone quite easily.
Well,
I'll tell you what I remember, Ian, was James Whale was telling me when he used to go to the chap who died with the long hair in that club in London.
Stringfellows.
Stringfellows, yeah, I couldn't remember his name. Peter Stringfellows sadly died a couple of years ago. Kylie Minogue used to sit in a corner having a drink because James Whale used to see Kylie Minogue.
Oh, did he?
having a
Is that
drink
what he said?
And she used to hide in the corner of the bar where he used to sit down and not speak to anybody.
Yeah, well, I didn't speak to James Whale. I take everything he says with a huge bag of salt.
Oh, but as he knew I was a fan of her, he said that he used to see her a lot in Stringfellows.
Yeah, well, unfortunately,
Of
James
course,
is full of shit.
I rang Stringfellows up and I spoke to some of the glamorous women that work there. This was must be 10 years ago now.
Yeah.
Because I was dying to go up there. I haven't been up there yet.
We've been sent the
I
link
haven't
on
been up
Twitter,
Stringfellows
Catherine.
yet.
Oh, good.
Stringfellows, I've been to Stringfellows. It's rubbish.
But it can't be the same now he's gone, can it, really?
Well, it won't, he won't be there.
I mean,
but,
he used to introduce people into the door, I expect.
I tell you, who was working. I went there. I filmed there once, and I went there once because me and my girlfriend were invited, and we thought we'd go for a laugh. I got some tickets to Stringfellow. Should we go for a laugh? Me and Tessa. And we went, yeah, all right, it'd be funny. And I tell you who was working on the door, the hat check. Hat check, there's an old phrase. The hat
Coat check.
Coat check.
big
Edwina
bloke.
Curry's daughter.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
She had a brief flirtation with celebrity, didn't she?
Well,
Not
I mean,
a bouncer then, Ian.
I mean, she was quite bouncy.
Oh, so yeah.
Yeah, Stringfellows isn't very nice.
Did you see that audience with Freddie Starr when he cut his hair?
God.
Tried to cut his hair on there.
No,
that audience with Freddie Starr.
I don't remember. I remember when he was going to throw maggots in the audience.
Yes, I've got. Oh, you've seen that part of the show. So you haven't seen the whole show.
That's correct.
He sang Elvis tune. You saw him sing Elvis, didn't you?
I remember him singing Elvis.
Did you see him being unnecessarily sexually aggressive?
With Elvis backing singers, the Jordanaires.
I don't remember that bit.
Well, I've got the DVD and
I'm all right,
VHS,
thanks.
the VHS video of it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's marvellous. It goes on for about 2 hours, and it was quite a good. He sounded like Elvis in a way, and he went down well with the Jordanaires. They thought he was good and funny.
So
He
now
was,
Snod
wasn't he?
said, didn't Brian Tilsley work there? Yes, he did, right? And the night we were there, it was lookalikes night. So I remember there was Spice Girls lookalikes, there was Del Boy lookalike, and what was Brian Tilsley's real name?
Chris.
That was
Chris
at
Quentin.
Stringfellows, was it?
Chris Quentin. And there was an announcement over the tannoy. Would Chris Quentin come to the bar, please? That's the real Chris Quentin. If you could come to the bar, please.
There wasn't a Chris Quentin lookalike.
I don't know if it was a joke or if there was a Brian Tilsley lookalike, but they said the real Chris Quentin could come to the bar, please.
He was the bodybuilder, wasn't he, as well?
He got stabbed to death in Slough.
I remember a transit van being involved.
Yeah. Because he was going to go off and make movies.
In Hollywood movies?
Hollywood, yeah.
That's the best place to go. Well, not now, but...
Not now.
When no one else can understand me.
Oh, there we go.
Everything I do is wrong. You give
You'll have to be
me
quicker.
love and constipation.
Oh.
You give me strength to carry on.
To Gaviscon.
And you're always there to lend a hand in everything I do. That's the wonder of you. Yeah.
Thank you, Nigel. Oh, we've missed Hugh. Now this is.
I didn't like Freddie Starr. I found him creepy.
I stole one of his gags. Let me see if I can find it, and then we're going to call Hugh. I stole one of his gags when I was doing stand-up, and I thought it was great, right? He was on Des O'Connor.
Watch the real story of Paris Hilton for free or get YouTube Premium. See, now, when you look at Freddie Starr, don't you see Patrick Swayze?
Some of Madonna stuff. I'm not anti. You got a lot.
Hang on, let's get you in on this, guys.
It's request time. Each week we're going to have. Oh yeah!
It was sat at the thing. It was here it is. This might be it. Jeggings. Jeggings are back. Well, those are jeans.
They look like jeans, but they're jeggings.
In this
Gary
game, you're a
Lineker.
veteran, aren't you? Near 30. Read that I was a veteran. Was like...
He was an arsehole.
I can't hear what you're saying.
No, that's not it. Turns out he's been on loads. It was a great gag, right? So he sits down and he has a drink of water. Right, hang on. I'll do it here, can I? It's a great gag. So he sits down. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Freddie Starr. Yeah. And then Des O'Connor does this really long introduction, and Freddie Starr opens his mouth, and all the water comes out. But he's been sat there for about a minute with the water in his mouth.
Yeah.
I just thought that was lovely. So I used to start my stand-up doing that. I'd go up and just stand there for ages, and then just spit loads of water everywhere. It's a lovely little gag. You're not buying it?
Yeah, I don't really like Freddie Starr.
I was doing it!
Okay, well, I'm sure it would be adorable coming from you, but I just found him like... Oof, no, just too much.
Let's give Hugh a call.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Hugh.
Hello, my friend. Well, I don't know if I can call you my friend, but hello, Ian. I don't know, get over familiar. You know what I mean?
Don't get too familiar. But Hugh, are we allowed to talk about?
Frozen orange.
You have the cure. You emailed me today.
No, I don't have the cure, Ian. No. I don't
Whoa! Hang on, baby. Who's it? Meringer Claire. May God bless you. Thank you. We just got your donation, Meringer Claire. Thank you. Hugh, you said, I have a solution to COVID.
Oh, is it everyone stay inside?
Yeah,
You said now. When I get an email when I get an email, okay, shut up. When I get an email saying, and you're just saying, don't take it too seriously. Let me read the whole email.
No, it's serious. Yeah.
Hi, Ian.
Well, I'd rather you not read the email.
Well,
can I ask you not to read the email?
I'm going to read the first bit of it, but not give away the solution.
All right. Well, the solution isn't ready yet.
I'm not going to give away what the solution is.
Can I? And this isn't necessarily just to you, Hugh, but to anyone. If you don't want an email to be read out on our show, do not send emails to our show's account.
Well, this is to the Ian at ianlee.com, but still, it's
Even
for me,
so.
it's content. Hi, Ian. I have a solution to COVID. This is not a joke. I have 2 major celebrities on board with the idea to be launched tomorrow. And then you hint at what the idea is. Now you're saying that I shouldn't take it too seriously, despite the phrase, this is not a joke.
Take it seriously. Take it seriously.
But you're saying a solution to COVID is not the cure for COVID?
No, it's not the cure, no.
So what does solution to COVID mean?
Right, okay. I am very aware of what's going on up there, and I have been in contact with some important people who are dealing with this sort of thing.
Professor Chris Whitty?
Yes.
Chris Whitty?
No.
Van Tam?
Denise Welch?
I don't deal with it.
Lee Hurst?
I tried to get
Ian
in
Brown.
contact with her without success.
Okay.
But I can't give names away.
Okay.
At this stage.
No names, no petrol.
All right,
I like it.
Honestly respect that.
Yep, respect.
But people are interested in my idea.
Okay.
And I put it together. Yeah.
Now,
Honestly.
Okay. It's a hashtag that is going to be trending tomorrow. Frozen orange.
Well,
you just said it.
It might do. I mean, I can't. It's frozen orange. Yeah.
So you've just said it. Okay. All right. Well, that was the thing
That's
that I
all
was
right. That's fine.
keeping quiet on. Let's move my little cat here because she's falling off. Hello, darling girl.
She's furious. You just woken up.
I know, but she was falling off. She was a bit of that. Then look at her. She's gone. Doesn't really like her belly being red. So, so what do you? I don't know what you mean by solution.
Right. Okay. The solution is this. Right. It's not really a solution. I suppose that might be the wrong word. Okay. But you know what's going on up there in terms of how the COVID is affecting the mental health of a lot of people.
Yeah.
Everyone's afraid. Everyone's frightened. Everyone feels disconnected. Doesn't know what to do with themselves. You know, people are wearing masks everywhere.
Yes.
You know, it's a scary time, right?
Yeah.
So there is a potential threat of, I don't know what the latest news is because I don't honestly follow it anymore.
Okay, I can tell.
But there's talk of a second lockdown.
It will be a semi-lockdown. It won't be like it was before.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to sort of tell you a serious thing. I talked to my mother today, and she basically is a very busy person.
Yeah.
And because I haven't got a car no more, she does my shopping for me, you know.
Okay, we're a very lucky boy.
She's getting quite confused, you know.
Yeah.
She is genuinely getting confused.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And I'm getting concerned because my parents do too much. My dad is 80 and is walking around on sticks.
Could you not?
Yeah, sorry.
Could you not do your own shopping?
That's what I'm going to do from now on. I'm not doing it now. I'm going to do it online.
Okay, I think that would make sense. If you're worried that your mum is doing too much and is confused, if you can do it online, then that takes the pressure off of her quite a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'm happy to explain my idea to you, Ian.
Away you go.
About what is a frozen orange. Have you ever heard of a frozen orange?
Is it an orange that is frozen?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. A couple of weeks ago, am I all right for 5 minutes of time?
You are.
Just to explain what this
Please
idea
do.
is.
If you've got a solution to COVID, I want to hear it.
Okay. Right then. A couple of weeks ago, I felt overwhelmed, anxious, stressed. I felt overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Now, I've heard, because I follow a lot of mental health things, I heard this is what's called a grounding technique. It's called a grounding technique. And what that grounding technique does, whatever's going on in your brain is making you all fuzzy, it grounds you, it sits you down, you sit down and you basically check your environment, check your senses, and kind of it grounds you down.
It sounds like mindfulness. Frozen orange. Okay, so away you go. What do you do?
Right, you put an orange in the fridge, in the freezer, and you leave it there to freeze, right?
And
then when you need to then, like I've had to do it, like I did it the weekend, I know this sounds like a gag, but I actually did it on Sunday. You know, I used the frozen orange technique on Sunday.
And does it go up your bum?
You know, Ian.
That would ground me.
Ian, this is why you're the best there is, man.
Thanks, man. Because I asked if it went up the bum.
He'll shove anything up there.
You could never have thought of that, Catherine. That's what separates us.
I could go into character then, but no. So
yes,
right. The frozen orange. So what it does, you do this. You take the orange, frozen. You feel it in your hand. Your brain's now thinking, "Hang on, I got something cold in my hand." So it's making you forget about the stress that's going on in your head, and you're focusing on the cold in your hand. Then what you do, then you rub the... I know you guys are laughing. I can see you on Twitch, but I don't mind. This is a properly authorised technique. Then you rub the frozen orange across your head and along your temples, like what we were doing with that product the other day.
The forehead, which I've had to stop using. My doctor has told me I need to stop using it.
Why?
So
why do you need the
frozen orange?
But why? But why? Because if it's just sort of grounding yourself in the sensation of something happening in the present, why couldn't you just, I don't know, tap your forehead with the finger that you already have at your disposal?
Or an ice cube, or a bag of peas.
Or a frozen apple.
Give peas a chance.
Do you want me to tell you what my ultimate chill-out experience is, Ian? And it is legal. And doesn't involve animals.
Is it a calippo up the
Is it a feast around your bell end?
Flip it!
Look, you know.
Is it a cornetto up the wazoo?
I don't know if it's appropriate.
We're having a laugh. Of course, it's appropriate.
On a quality show like this.
This is not quality.
Mini milk.
It's quality.
All right, let me tell you.
Don't be so rude. You don't know anything about him.
Experience?
Yes.
What I do is I invented this thing a few years ago, right? Basically, what it is. It's obviously I live on the Gower in Swansea. I love Swansea and Gower. Basically, what it is, I go down to Caswell Bay. I walk into the sea, obviously, you know, as in doing swimming, as if I was going to swim in the sea. But what I do instead, and what people don't realise they can actually do, is I float in the sea. Yeah, I don't express, you know, bodily functions. I float in the sea. I lie on my back and let myself float. You don't need to be in the Dead Sea to float. Anyone can float in the sea. And when I float in the sea, I'm connecting to the environment and the universe. And basically, at that moment, I'm in the absolute happiest.
I can understand that. That sounds similar.
Sounds
Have you
nice.
heard of those isolation tanks?
Yeah, you can use them. There's one more.
Sounds similar experience to that. I have floated in the Red Sea. The Dead Sea. Is it the Dead Sea or the Red Sea?
Well, which one have you floated in?
Well, I floated in the one that you can float in.
The Dead Sea.
And I was reading a porno. For the 11 o'clock show.
Well,
Class. That's a true story.
And I'm actually called. I'm MG Town now. I'm men going their own way. I don't involve myself with women anymore.
Are you an incel?
No, I'm not an incel because that's when you become nasty.
Okay.
Would you like some exciting Gerald's news?
No, hang on a minute. I want to know,
Oh, sorry.
when you said you have the solution to COVID, did you actually mean I have a way of helping people with anxiety?
That's part of it, yes.
Right. By the way, this is your homework,
But
dear
it's a bit more
viewer.
to it than that because it's across multimedia platforms. So there's
Listen,
a
Norris.
Twitter, there's a YouTube. There's,
I retweeted this not knowing what this was, and I'm glad.
We need to get the hashtag frozen orange trending.
It is. I tweeted it earlier. Dear viewer.
I know you did. Thank you.
My pleasure. Dear viewer, your homework tomorrow, I'm going to do it. I've got to go and buy some exercise books. Your homework tomorrow is to go and buy an orange and to put it...
I got an orange.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the other people.
Don't have
I'm
oranges.
sorry, apologies. Ian,
The
apologies.
orangeless.
Go, people watching, go and buy an orange. Or I'll buy 2 oranges. We will put them in the freezer.
Whoop.
And tomorrow night, as my cat, tomorrow night, we will do the frozen orange. I'll put it up your bumhole, Kath, and you can put one up mine.
Well, I think
I better get a melon for you.
That's an experience that I haven't even tried yet. Can I ask make a little request though, Ian and Catherine?
Please do.
Could we do it live on my own Twitch as a little raid, and everyone can join in, and I will do it myself?
What? Well, hang on. What is your Twitch?
My Twitch is at the moment it's Hugh Actor Filmmaker, but I haven't got any followers. No one's interested.
Right, we're changing that. Right, hang on a minute. We're changing that right now. Hang on. Twitch.
I can go live on Twitch now if you want.
TV
but,
Hugh, what is it again? Hugh?
Hugh Actor Filmmaker.
Hugh Actor.
Hugh Actor Filmmaker. Yeah, it's going to be
Filmmaker.
changed to just Gerald Kubrick.
Guys, can we all follow? Let's have a little look at your channel.
I don't need followers. It just
You're being followed, buddy.
One follower.
You're being followed.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Guys,
I'm tell you the truth again.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you know something. You are part of the underground.
What?
And what I'm saying is, oh, thank you. Yeah, that's me. Oh, that's kind. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't had my computer for about a week, and so I've been doing everything on my smartphone and my tablet, and it's difficult. And I want to change the name from Hugh Actor Filmmaker to Gerald Kubrick. That's my new pseudonym character.
Okay, all right. Well, Hugh, I wish you the best of luck. And
yeah, can I just give you some quick Gerald mission news?
Please do. This is the movie about aliens running a call centre.
Right. It's going to be on Amazon Prime. That means
Have
you can all watch it in Twitch.
Have you made it yet?
No, no. But everyone is still on board. And I've been given permission for an incredible song done by one of the top music producers in South Wales. And I will be given permission for an incredible song for the finale. And I can share that with you guys tomorrow.
Fantastic. Well, we wish you the best. I can't wait to see it.
And Jessica Cameron is still on board.
Beautiful.
I lost track of her for a few weeks. I thought she wasn't interested, which is fine, you know. She's a professional actress. She doesn't want to be goofing off with me. But, and that's not a euphemism. But, no, she...
it's easy for you to say.
She's still on board. She's still keen on the idea. I mean...
Brilliant.
Okay, well, that's great.
All right. Nice one, Hugh.
The blue screen. But, yeah, that's my news anyway. Thanks, guys. That's very kind of you, you know.
Lovely to talk to you, Hugh.
Right?
And we will speak to you later.
All right, sorry, I'll let you go.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Don't put frozen oranges up your backside. You might get ice burns.
Tomorrow we are doing the frozen oranges. Let's have a little look at one of Hugh's videos.
Would a frozen kumquat suffice?
Frozen cum what?
Quat.
Kumquat may. He looks like Simon Day, doesn't he?
Mm.
I don't want to. We're going to get banned for that song. Oh,
What's happening there?
oh my! What is that?
That's a whole lot of man. That's what that is.
TOS. there any glass in those glasses?
No. I think there might be acting glasses.
I like this guy a lot. You know we're in his film.
I haven't agreed to anything. I've not signed anything.
I've agreed for you. I have the power to agree for you. Okay. This seems to be the whole stream. Here we go.
Seems quite out of breath.
He's done a lot of work. I got out of breath walking up the stairs earlier. That's not even a joke. Is he all right? I
don't know if he knows, but there's an alien behind him.
I would totally, if this was a stream, I would watch this all day. This one is entitled Conspiracy Theories. Okay, that was the end.
And that's the end of that. I think we all learnt a lot.
Here we go. Chilling. He's chilling. I like this, Hugh.
Rookies usually.
That's illegal. What is he watching?
Horror Channel premiere.
They show rubbish films on the Horror Channel, unfortunately. There's Jesus! Did you see Jesus?
Yes, I saw Jesus.
For those who missed it, let's just go back. There's Jesus. Look on the windowsill. Look on the windowsill. Oh, there he is. He's finished. Jesus! Jesus. This is great. Riders on the storm. Riders on the storm.
Yeah, basically, apologies for my
I like this guy a lot.
bad position. I'm a filmmaker, an actor.
I love it.
I'm making my own movie in Swansea.
I'm in it.
It's probably, I think, going to be the biggest movie made in Swansea since Twin Town.
Ambition.
And it's all about a call centre run by aliens. And the protagonist of the film is a guy called Gerald. And he saves the day. The film is loosely based on me and my personal struggles, but basically it's just a bit of fun.
I like this guy a lot.
And it's going to be filmed in the new year in Swansea,
I'm in
subject to
it.
COVID conditions. So basically...
Oh,
Oh,
that's an angle. That is some angle. Hugh, what are you doing?
we're crotch cam.
Anything else?
Oh, Pam Grier.
Stratham! What is this? Right, does anyone know what this
It's
movie
got
is,
Pam
please?
Grier and Stratham in. Let's get.
Because I want to watch this. I think he spelled I think he spelled Greer wrong.
It's fine. Don't matter. Don't matter. Ghost of Mars. Ghost of Mars.
This looks absolutely
Shite
brilliant.
is what it looks.
He's got hair. It's an early one. Greer's an amazing looking woman, isn't she?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. And the rest of the stream just seems to be...
Him and the Nazis, you'll find out a whole load of stuff about them.
Oh, Nazis, hang on.
The prisoner of war camps related to a punched card. And that would have their occupation and all sorts of bits of data about them. So they could basically sift through thousands of people and then organise who was to be killed.
Okay, well, it gets a little bit macabre.
Listen, he's going to give it to you
history.
straight.
It's doing so well. Neil has just sent us great idea for a game. Thank you, Matty. Sorry, mate. Play Your Cards Right DVD game. Thursday for that silly quiz
Thing we do.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
That's happening Thursday. That's happening Thursday. It's going to be a big old night. To be fair, it does look like you need some vitamin C. Thank you, Matty. Matty is... we don't have a hierarchy of mods, but Matty is the boss.
Yeah.
Matty has been...
The mod father, if you will.
The mod father, well done. the modding. It doesn't work. He has been like a fan for years and has run the Iain Lee Vault, which has got pretty much everything I've ever done audio wise that is out there, and like some stuff I did at home and stuff like that. And he's a genius, and I keep picking up this Twitch thing, and he keeps sorting me out. So thank you. Lino says Matty knows how fridges work for a start.
Well,
honestly,
it turns out it's a lot trickier than most people realise.
Matty is. All of our mods are integral. Thank you, but Matty is above and beyond, and it is. I keep screwing up the technology on this thing. I keep showing that screen, and it really
There's a
annoys
lot to
me.
think about.
Really annoys me.
Let's check Big Boy Cam.
Big Boy Cam. Where is Big Boy Cam? Big Boy Cam is there. Nothing yet. Do you know why? From that shot, tell me why Big Boy Cam is being treated with extra special kindness and love. That shot tells you how much I love him already.
Oh, he's got Velvet's bowl.
That bowl on the right, the water bowl, is Velvet's bowl, which I vowed would never be used again. I've never let the other cats use it. Would never be used again. And I have given Big Boy Velvet's bowl for water.
Gosh.
Yeah.
So, from Velvet's perspective, if I'm thinking of that, you've given my bowl. I'm not long gone. You've given my bowl to some horny old tramp you found in the garden.
Ah, she's dead. Who cares about her? Her ashes are still upstairs on my windowsill in my bedroom. And every time I open the window, Velvet is the first thing I see. Oh, it's going to make me cry.
Oh, little Velvet.
Velvet is the first thing that I see every
But
morning.
here's the strange thing. Mucky's kind of turning into Velvet, isn't she?
Mucky is kind of morphing into her, yeah.
She's gone very skinny.
Yeah.
And character-wise, there is something slightly haughty about her that is quite velvetish.
Very peculiar. Very, very peculiar. Let's book up our sponsors. Each night this week, we're going to have one of our sponsors displayed on the screen for the whole show, just to say thank you, because this show would certainly not be as slick.
Well, it just wouldn't be.
It wouldn't be as slick if it weren't for our sponsors. So this tonight, 34sp.com. Tomorrow will be the Sommers Boys.
Yeah.
34sp.com are a web hosting provider in Manchester. A lot of web hosting companies have hundreds of people, but they can be very faceless. Whereas these, you can phone them up. They're open 365. Is that how many days they're on a year?
Yeah.
They're open every single day. You will get to someone who can speak tech nerd and can also speak human. And no offense to tech nerds or to humans, I know a little bit of tech nerds. I know a little bit, but I prefer to speak human.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not fluent. Thank you. They can speak both with great ease. It's a really ethical place to work. They have a yearly game-a-thon that they host for local charities, 24-hour gaming non-stop on Twitch. Then they've got this. Let me find the thing. I got sent a link, didn't I? They're having, it's their 20th, which email? It would have been the other email. It's their 20th anniversary. So if you do the maths, that's to 2000, they were around before the internet was even actually invented. They are having a really big giveaway this month. And I just want to see what the prizes are. Where the prizes? They sent me the email. There it is. It's the 20th anniversary celebration. Started September the 12th.
It's 20 prizes over 20 days.
Starting Monday, there'll be a daily blog post, one for each prize each day. There'll be a few ways to enter, even for non-customers, though existing customers stand a better chance of winning. That is important. I'm going to copy the link. I'm going to put it in the chat because they've got some really, really cool prizes. You don't have to be a customer to enter. If you are a customer, you stand a better chance.
But here's the thing: if you were thinking about having setting up a new website, use the code TLNA. They'll give you 3 months for free, so you can see whether you like it or not.
What is the date? Is it the 21st?
It's the 21st.
A blue Yeti microphone.
But also,
you could win.
If you set up your website using 34sp.com, tell us about it and we'll big you up on the chat.
Today's prize, I guess it goes on till midnight. If I'm wrong, I apologise. But the 21st September is a blue Yeti microphone, which are great. Tomorrow, Apple AirPods with the charging case. 23rd, it's a Fitbit Versa health and fitness smartwatch. 24th, Apple TV. Go and have a look. And, whoa. Focus. Go and have a look, and I think you'll be impressed. 34sp.com, code TLNA. Tomorrow, the name on the doors are gonna be Somers Waste Solutions. We'll have their logo up for the whole show. Just thought it was kind of a nice way to give people a bit more prominence. They will your one-stop shop for all your waste needs. They're doing a campaign at the moment, Switch and Save. So if you're like a tiny little shop, and I bet, boy, oh boy, I bet you need to save some money. Or even if you're like a big block, you're a hospital, you're a trading estate, you're a, what do they call it? Block of flats? What do you call it? A block of flats? A tenancy building, I was going to say, but that is not a thing. Then Somers Waste Solutions are pretty confident that if you switch to them, they will save you money. Not only that, they will more than likely be able to make your company greener, which is, listen, I buy into it. I buy into the fact that global climate change and everything is real and we can do a lot to change it. Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. It doesn't matter because it looks good on your website. Even if you don't believe in it, it looks good on your website. Even if you don't believe in the science, it looks good on your website. And they're pretty sure they can make your company a whole lot greener. So if you go to SommersWasteSolutions.com and have a little look, and if you mention TLNA, I'm sure maybe they can sort you out some free Bob the Cat t-shirts or some mugs or something like that. And thank you. The 34SP giveaways end at 11:59, so you've still got time to enters tonight. Catherine, talk to me about these guys.
Poseidon Safety Management, Devon and Cornwall's biggest supplier of guard dogs. They do foot patrols and car patrols as well. They are recruiting people from within the communities they serve, so they have that kind of local knowledge that I think is really important. They understand each of the different sort of needs of the community and also how to get around them the fastest possible and the safest way possible. They also do their bit for the community without payment at times, you know, when they hear about things that some members of the community are going through. For instance, there was a nursery last week who were they broken into?
Nursery was broken into. Imagine.
They offered them a free patrol. They've done that for pubs. They've done that for a junior school as well in their area.
Yep.
They work with Zeus and a number of other dogs. What do you say, 20 odd other dogs?
They have got 26, I believe it was. No, I do apologise. They've got 10 dogs.
Oh, right, okay.
Including Zeus. They've got 10 dogs.
Right. They also have this system called Radar Vision, which is a kind of motion camera thing. Doesn't require any internet. It's it works on its own battery, so you can stick it in a field if you want to. Of course, you know, Devon and Cornwall, lots of remote areas. If you've got a field that needs watching, for example, they can sort you out with that. Basically, give them a shout. They're really flexible. They're really friendly. And if you have concerns that something you have,
just whether got clawed by Pats,
whether it's land, whether it's property, whatever it might be that needs watching, give them a shout, and they'll be very helpful. And if they're not the right people, they'll point you in the direction of the people who can help.
Pats, you can jump. You don't have to claw. There we go. She doesn't like you very much, does she? She doesn't sit on you.
Oh, no, she hates me.
She'll jump off. You're holding her.
I'm
not.
She's wondering where her strokes have gone.
Big up the Gregorian. Let's big up the Gregorian.
We like Richard Gregorian. Follow him on Twitter. He's very funny.
He is funny. I can never understand any of his tweets.
Sometimes his thoughts are thick and fast.
He's dealing with the law. And that's enough to drive anybody insane. He's a good man. He's a good dad. He's a fan of the show. And he's been very supportive to this show and to some of the other kind of offshoots. I would call some of the other, some of the streams that have been started by fans of this show offshoots.
Yes.
And I know he's been very supportive of some of them. gelaw.co.uk. If you're getting divorced, go and see this guy. Matty, I just got your message on Twitter. Is the picture looking a bit better? I did. Listen to that purr.
Yeah, it's because she hates me.
Can you hear that purr?
That's my lap.
Oh, so you can't see it. Can you hear that purr, guys? Actually, this one will be. That's it. That's what we're dealing with. Your thing's come loose now. Batty, I got your thing. Is the picture better? I did. Hey, I am the Egg Pod. Guys, I am the Egg Pod. Go and check out his podcast if you like the Beatles. If you don't, it still might be worth checking out. I'm on there twice. What did I do? Give my regards to Broad Street and Memory Almost Full, which are great albums. It's a great podcast. I listened to the Mark Lewison one, talking about the Hamburg thing the other day. It's good. Matty, I got your message. Is the picture better? I lowered the bit rate a couple of weeks ago when I was having trouble with Twitch logging in, and then I since found out that Twitch kind of uploads stuff, and by turning that off, that's made it better. But I need to turn the bit rate up to 5,000 again. That's boring, wouldn't it?
Wow.
Jeez, that was boring.
It sounded like you knew what you were talking about,
It
though.
did.
It's quite impressive.
Which is nice, because I don't know much about history. I don't know much about psychology. But I do know that I love you. Clinton Baptiste. Is it improved, Matty? At all tonight or not? Because it looks fine on my screen. Suddenly I'm very hot.
It's because of those flipping flannel pyjamas. No.
I'm doing one butt. I feel a bit sick all of a sudden with the heat. It has a little. All right, well, I'll up the bit rate tomorrow. Let's see. I want to wait for a phone call. I don't want to do anything till we get a phone call. But I do know that I love you. I hate that song.
Why?
It's just basically saying I'm thick. I'm thick, but I like your fanny.
Oh, no.
That's
I
what
think
you're
it's a lot
saying.
more romantic than that.
I'm thicker, but I want to give you one.
No. What a wonderful world it would be if you loved me too, is what you're saying.
Stalker. Thick
Beautiful.
stalker.
Beautiful.
A thick, psychopathic, murderous stalker. Let's wait for a phone call. You coming to Daddy? You coming to Daddy, baby girl? Come on then. Come on then.
Are you still stealing next door's internet? No, this is your own internet, isn't
Your
it?
own internet. Got the internet back on Friday. Got the internet back on Friday. Norman Pilcher's got a book out. I thought he died. You know who Norman Pilcher is? He's the guy that arrested George, John and the Stones for drugs. It's he got sent to prison in the 70s for corruption.
Oh.
And it's generally believed that he planted the drugs. There's a famous quote from George Harrison. They found a block of hash in his shoes. And George Harrison said, I'm a very tidy man. I keep my books on the bookshelf, my socks in the sock drawer, and I keep my hash in my stash box. So, we'll see if we get Norman Pilcher on. That'll be something. I watched a Monty Python episode today.
Which one?
Series 3, episode 1.
I don't know, what was that about then?
About 30 minutes too long. It made me chuckle. But I just, I noticed it was very scrappy. I'm saying that because they based a character on this Pilcher guy. It was Wicker's Island one. And there was some funny bits. There was like an Icelandic drama, but it kept getting, it was quite funny actually. It kept getting interrupted by adverts for New Malden. And then the BBC would phone up New Malden and complain, saying, this Icelandic series you've sent us seems to have lots of adverts for New Malden in it.
Right.
It's very funny. Am I buying David Hepworth's new book? No, because I've got a David Hepworth book, which I haven't got around to reading, and he just needs to slow down. He releases a book every 3 months.
Too much, is it?
It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Hepworth, slow down. Please slow down. I beg of you. I want a phone call. This is a phone-in show. There are some shows online that are too scared to open the phones because they're
I'm not
worried.
surprised.
They're worried what you might say. We welcome what you might say.
But you know why? Because they have gone full. What would you say?
Arsehole?
Stirrer.
Stirrer.
Yeah. And they're saying things that they don't even believe in, so they don't want to debate it. They don't want to discuss it with anyone who might have, a cogent argument because it won't stand up.
Also, they don't understand the laws of fair dealing.
No.
So, boy, oh boy, they're in for a shock.
Mm.
But what I'm saying is...
Blackmail laws as well. That was another one.
Blackmail laws, yeah. And the Christian laws of being nice. But what I'm saying is, we are not scared of your phone calls. You can call in about anything. We are not afeared. We are not afeared. Hello, caller.
Hi, it's Neil. How are you doing?
Hello, Neil.
I've just seen your in the chat one of your Cameo promo texts that come through, and I've just started a YouTube channel with a couple of mates. So I thought, are you up for doing a little vid for us?
I'll do it for you now. What do you want? Tell me what you want.
We've set up a YouTube channel called Happy Hour TV, and it's pub talk. It's pub banter.
Are you? A few questions.
Yep.
Are you racist?
No.
Are you homophobic?
No.
Are you anti the disabled?
No.
Are you anti-mask?
No.
Well, I'm not going to do it in that case.
You've got a hard no on that.
I got a hard no on that. Go on.
We try and keep it clean, and also if one of us swears, we put a quack quack noise into to cover it, and we put up a little swear box, where they have to drop in £1.
I like that.
So,
I like
it's
that.
nice. Yeah, it's good.
It'd be nice to have something like that here.
For a little swear box.
Yeah.
I'll send you our graphic.
Thank you for this idiot. What would you like us to say? And we're going to do it for you now for free. This is a freebie.
Well, I subscribe to your channel.
Yeah.
And things. So it'd be nice just to. I would think, Neil follows me. Why don't you follow Neil and his pals or something?
And give us the name of the channel again.
Happy Hour TV.
Right. Hang on. Hang on a minute. Hello, dear viewer. My name's Iain Lee. Who are you?
Catherine Boyle.
I am just about to click the subscribe button on Happy Hour TV.
That sounds like an excellent.
I said TV.
Why?
Because I was going to say Neil Bird. Right, here we go.
Go again.
Okay, you start this one.
Hey, I'm Catherine Boyle, and you are?
Iain Lee. I stole some strawberries.
I remember you.
Thanks. I'm a big fan of things with pictures that move. That's why I'm just about to click subscribe on Happy Hour TV.
That's an excellent idea.
Thumbs up to Neil and the gang. Thumbs up.
4.
Thumbs up.
And scene.
Scene. Does that work for you?
Superb.
I will. Professional job, says Dave. Thank you. I will. You can clip it if you. Someone can clip that. Can someone clip that? And then he can have it. I don't know how it works. Someone will clip it, and it will be yours, Neil. And we look forward on Thursday.
Do you remember the Rubik's Cube thing? Okay, so I don't want to come on and do that. I don't want to shame myself. I'll practice some more for that. I showed the guys, so we're going to stick it on the channel and give your show a plug. So.
Yay! Thank you.
Thank you. What is it? Have you got a URL yet? Have you got enough followers to have a URL?
No.
It's like 100 or something, isn't it?
Yeah. So we're currently at about 38, 39 subscribers.
Right. I think. Let's get those stats up. Hang on. Happy Hour TV. Right.
Do you want me to forward it on to you?
No, I'm going to find it. Happy Hour.
Right. It's a so there's a cartoon.
Happy Hour TV with Masada and Aroni in Fiji.
No, that's not us. That's us. Stop saying the word wasps. There you go.
Where's that?
It's second one down. I can see it there.
Oh,
Stop saying the word wasps in the thumbnail.
Well, they got good graphics.
Yeah, they really have.
Subscribe. Done. I'm going to post
Cheers,
a
man.
link. I'm going to post a link. Here we go. If you want to subscribe, guys, you can subscribe. Neil has provided us with much brain-scratching entertainment. So, you know, let's all support each other, guys.
So we do the what happens next. Do you remember we did the videos with the what happened next?
Yeah.
We do that.
You're up to 51 already.
Really?
Here we go.
You're a diamond. Thank you.
I reckon we can get it to 60 by now. 59. We're at 59. Let's get it.
Well,
guys, let's get
really
it up to 100.
appreciate it.
If we get it up to 100, he can have his own URL for crying out loud.
that
Let's
would
see
be
where we are now. 70. This is going well, isn't it?
Oh, thank you, Ian.
70.
I do appreciate it.
Guys, we need 30 more.
Didn't
Come on.
expect this.
There we go. This is happening. 75. Oh, come on, guys.
You are the best. Thank you so much to everyone who's...
Come on, guys. Honestly, you get to 80, you get to 100, you can have your own personal URL, which suddenly makes it infinitely easier to find like a smaller channel.
Yeah.
I'm going to click on it and it's going to be 85. Here we go. No, it's not. It's 90. 10 more, guys. 10 more, guys. Here we go. Let's click on it. 95. What do you reckon?
Absolutely.
96.
Thank you.
4 more. 4 more. 102. You've done it. Well done. There you go.
Thank you so much, both
That's
of you.
all right, isn't it?
Really appreciate it.
You can go and do your URL. I should have said, we insist you call it Catherine's Bum.
What? No, it's fine.
YouTube.com/Catherine's Bum.
That's copyright.
Copyright?
Yeah, that's privately owned.
Patent pending. Neil, absolute pleasure. If I don't speak to you before, we'll speak to you on Thursday for Play Your Cards Right.
Brilliant. All
See you
right,
later.
we'll catch up then. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye, Neil.
You lot are fab.
Thank you. That was really kind.
You lot are fab. Wasn't expecting it to go that quickly. That's nice. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. Well done, guys. That was beautiful.
Yeah, you did a nice thing.
Honestly, having your own URL, it just means you can call it youtube.com
111 subscribers.
/ whatever you Iain Lee or whatever you want, and it just makes it easier to find. More importantly, that it makes it look a bit slicker. Makes it. What's your website? Well, it's youtube.com/639. Just makes it look a little bit slicker.
Yeah.
Get a little bit of traffic going there. Bishy bashy boshy. And you're there. That's about 113. Look, isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Yes, one. Yes, one. Yes, one.
That's very cool. Thank you.
Thank you. That's made his night, I would imagine. I mean, maybe it's not. Maybe he won £1 million just before he came on, and this is like who knows. But anger is an energy. Thank you for the sub. It is appreciated. So appreciated, my pretty lady.
There we go.
I appreciate your beauty. Oh, you're such a cutie. I appreciate your scent. You smell of love, heaven sent. I think you look fine. I'm so glad you're mine. That was a little surprise.
Has she got lips like buttered sprouts?
Matty and Dave, you can go and F yourselves. And Jalford, you can go and F yourselves. Making love in Europe, go and F yourselves. I'm a Renaissance man. I'm not a one-trick pony. Right?
He is pony, though.
No, I'm not pony. Pony means pony and trap crap. I don't think you think pony means pony and hood. Good. It means pony and trap crap. So I'm not a one-trick pony. That was a great song, and you can go and F it.
Oh.
That was actually a romantic love ballad.
Yeah. I love the punk attitude.
I'm so glad you're mine. You smell so fine.
Daddy Bear Cub says F yourself in the afternoon.
Daddy Bear Cub is a dick.
No, he's not. He's one of my favourites.
He's one of my favourite dicks.
Okay. I Have My Beans is still my fave, says Claire Solo.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
But this is what I was saying right at the start of the show. So,
Is this what the show was going to be
This
all
is
about?
what it's going to be all about. So it was. We've been doing some acoustic demos, and I would like to build up a song from scratch. Okay, with the drum, get a computer drum beat, then lay down some rhythm guitar,
Some sick riffs.
some rhythm guitar, some bass, and then sing it,
The
and then put
vocals.
some lead licks over the top.
Oh.
Right, and I can do all of that. But I don't know how you lay down computer drum tracks. All I've got is Audacity. What would I need?
GarageBand, is it?
GarageBand is on the Apple Macintosh.
Ooh.
So I've not played an ad, but I will play an ad now. Thank you for reminding me. We have to play 6 minutes. I can't play it. We have to play 6 minutes of ads every hour. 4 in under 5 minutes. No, it's not. Oh, you've had 2 minutes. It will be 4 ads of 30 seconds. Yeah. You would have had 4 ads in 2 minutes. Four ads of 30 seconds, making up 2 minutes. That is what. No, Limmy uses Ableton, and it looks too complicated for me. I want a simple thing where I can just press a button. It goes.
I'll have a look on Amazon. I bet you can get a machine.
You can get GaragePad for iPad. Okay, GarageBand for iPad. Okay, that's great. Could you buy me an iPad, please? No? Right. What did you say?
I hardly dare.
What did you say?
Dare suggest anything
What
because
did you
I feel
say?
like you're looking for something I can't provide.
What did you say?
I said, have a look on Amazon. They've probably got a little machine or something.
Right. I don't want it. Right. I'm not using a Mac. It just seems like a lot in such a short space of time. I apologise. If you don't want to see the ads, you can subscribe. We play 6 minutes of ads every hour, as well as the live reads.
And now we're having a conversation about
That
are over.
ads because of it. The ads come in 2 minute chunks. I didn't get rid of the Mac, but the Mac isn't here. This is the PC. The Mac is in
the Mac room.
It's in the Mac, the Daddy Mac.
Yeah.
So, open source DAW, I don't know what that means. Easy Drummer is a plugin that works. I don't know what. Let's have a look at Easy Drummer, because I really think I want to take it to the next level.
Yeah. And that means laying down some beats.
Easy Drummer is £129.
Oh no.
Yeah. Sorry, I should have made it clear. I want a drum thing that is free.
Easy Drummer.
I want it to go. LMMS is a free open source DAW. I'm out. There is an issue tonight as some subscribers are getting ads. Apologies for that. That is beyond our ken. Would you still do stream over Skype or Zoom if tomorrow PM bans 2 households cannot meet? Yes, we would. If Catherine wasn't forbidden to come here, we would do it via Zoom like we did last week when I had COVIDs.
Here's the thing. We're not 2 households. This is my workplace.
Exactly. And that's the thing. It's a workplace. So if it was a full-on lockdown that banned people going to work, we could do it to... we have done it on Zoom before, so that's not a thing. Get Catherine to learn the drums. I described what DAW was in the same comment. I will do drums for you.
I have played the drums.
It's a simple thing that goes... Jesus, I'll just record it. Hang on.
Yeah, exactly. What are you doing?
Hang on, let's get Audacity open. We're going to do this now.
Fuck all.
What did you say?
Fuck all is this person here.
Ooh,
Fuck all.
very close.
Fuck all is on a yellow card discussing my bongos in a public forum.
Outrageous.
And also that name.
Right, okay. So she got to be quiet now. I need some reverb. You got to be quiet. Let's have a little listen to that. It's better than I could ever have dreamed.
Okay.
Now what we need to do is we need to loop it. It's better than I could... Listen to this. That ain't bad, is it? Right, so now we need to loop it. So it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Okay, so that one is confusing because it adds a beat. So I need to get rid of that boom. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got to cut it there. Where was it?
I can see why you need to cut it.
Was it there?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Okay, well, Jesus Christ.
I would cut it from here to there.
Well, no, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's there. Okay. This is great, man. This is great. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1. It needs to get a little bit longer. Can I extend it? I can't extend it.
Just undo.
Yeah, but all right, mate. But then I reckon that.
I think you're still missing a beat out, big one.
Thank you. I will. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And there's a little breath at the beginning. 1. No. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's that breath goes. That goes right up to there. That sounds better than you thought it was going to sound, right? How do we loop it? Is there like a loop? Effect? Loop? Or I just got to copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste?
There must be a loop.
Analyze, tools, effect, generate, tracks.
No.
Transport, view, select. Tools, add, remove, apply. There isn't a loop on here, it's pony. It's copy and paste. All right. So, control. See? Control. Oh, hang on. It says Control A. Someone's saying Control A. It's Control A. No. Then you copy and paste, paste, paste. No. Right, hang on. Select. Edit, copy. Paste? No, let's just paste it on top of it. Here we go, just paste. We'll tighten it all up in a minute. We're just going to tighten up in a minute. What if I just do it again? Will it just do it again? No, what a pain. What a crappy system this is. Okay, let's just... This is going to be freaking awesome, man. Paste, edit, paste, edit. Paste, right, let's just move all these up. Let's tighten this up. Oh, that's the wrong way.
You need that.
What?
You need that, and then you can...
I know, sorry? How dare you?
You seem to be struggling a little.
I'm not struggling in the slightest. I'm laying down some fat beats.
You know I use this every day.
No, I don't. You don't use it every day, it's a lie. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Oh, they got joined up.
No, exactly.
Well, you didn't tell me that.
You wouldn't be told.
I would have been told that. You made me look like a fool.
No.
You've got egg on your face now.
I think you've missed out a couple of beats as well, but carry on.
Have you got egg on your face?
It's not egg.
What is it, spaff?
Jam.
Is that going back to what we were talking about in the first hour?
Nope.
Because that was blood. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Oh. I can work with that. Lennon's rhythms are all over the place. Get down, Cat. I've got a song to write. Lennon's rhythms are all over the place. I'm feeling reggae.
Oh no.
Which is good because I can do the voice.
No, oh no. Is that the time?
No, I've got plenty of time.
Oh, is that the time?
We've got a late
Late.
Yeah, lock in.
Oh, God.
Musical lock in. All right. Just gonna jam it a little bit. Just jam it.
Okay.
tricky, isn't it?
Well, turns out.
It's tricky, but I like it.
Well.
Yeah, got it. Got it. Got it. All right.
Oh, well, good. That's excellent. Well done. So we know it is possible.
It is possible.
All
There
right.
we go.
Well, let's save it for another day.
No.
Oh, come on now.
Making love to my sweet, sweet baby. She's such a pretty little lady. Wanna hold her hand and she wants my gravy. Gonna love her all night long. I wanna know what her name is now, but it's too late in the day to ask. I wanna know now what her name is now. It's too late to ask her. We're making love. Wanna know what her name is now. Wanna know, but it's too late. We're making love. Oh, you've got to admit. You have to admit that sounds brilliant. You have to admit it. You can't even deny it. You have to admit a song about a mysterious lady. It's brilliant. Here we go.
I'm still reeling from She Wants My Gravy.
Okay. Making love to a sweet, sweet lady. She's so fine. She wants my man gravy.
Oh, now, come on.
Don't know her name. Maybe I never will. Wanna know her name, but I can't ask her. Cause we're busy making love.
Well, I think we know it's not the rhythm method.
Ah, I feel alive. Jesus, for the
Good.
first time in weeks, I feel alive.
Good for you.
Here's a song. Here's
No.
a song. I didn't write this one.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. There you go. Do you know this song?
Yeah. Pinball Wizard.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's sing it then.
Oh, don't sing.
Let's get full screen for this.
Oh, good.
Very hard chords.
Too hard. I think they might be too hard.
Ever since I was a young boy, I played the silver. I've still got my reverb on.
Oh, that'll make all the
Ever
difference.
since I was a young boy, I played the silver ball. From Soho down to Brighton, I must have played them all. Doesn't sound right, does it?
No.
But it is. I ain't seen nothing like him in any amusement hall. That deaf, dumb and blind kid sure plays to me pinball.
Oh, there it is.
I thought I was. I can't remember the chorus. I thought I was the ballad table king, but I've just handed my pinball crown to him.
The end. That's the end. That's the end.
How you think he does it? I don't know what makes him so good. Well, he ain't got no distraction. He ain't hear no buzzes and bells. It's very, very hard song to play.
Yeah. Well. Oh dear. That was a lot of fun. Thanks very much, everybody. Should we do a raid?
It's on a stretch.
Careful, we can see your
It's on a stretch on stream.
we can see your trouser beard.
Oh, a lovely stretch. Oh.
Oh, now come on. That's too close to the mic.
Stretch that. Hashtag frozen orange. Let's just have a. There's no sign of Big Boy tonight, guys. That was good, the beat. We'll work on that tomorrow. No sign of Big Boy tonight.
I think I might have COVID.
No sign. That food has not been touched.
Tomorrow.
The Big Boy camera, the BBC, has
yielded no big boy, not even a small boy.
We'll carry on.
early days. How long did it take for the other cats to come out from behind the piano?
Weeks, about 3 weeks. It's a long old time, and he's been living out in the wild for a long time. It'll happen. May not even be this week, but it will happen. We'll keep that camera on. Thank you very much, 34sp.com, who are our chosen sponsor today. Each night this week, we're going to have the logo of one of our sponsors up. If you want to sponsor the show, email latenightalternative@gmail.com, latenightalternative@gmail.com. If you're a one-man band, if you're a big company, it is less than you think. It's hundreds, not thousands. So Matty says defund the BBC. No, don't defund the BBC. It'll work. I'm sure it will work. There's not much funding gone into it, but it will work at some point.
Yes.
Let's do a raid.
Let's find someone.
I enjoyed that tonight.
Fun.
That was what was needed.
I tolerated quite a lot of it.
Okey
So
dokey.
let's see who's on.
Let's browse. Screen 1.
Oh dear, I am rather tired.
Let's have a little look at retro. Is there anything? I like the retro.
Who's this? First time playing Earthbound. Oh, but that was, she already had quite a lot, maybe.
118? There's not that many. There's not many on the retro. Look. Let's have a look.
We all know Travelodge's beautiful views and the presenters trying to fit in.
I've started
Join me to find out what makes
really enjoying the adverts of late.
And click help for every item to see what the items do. So yeah, it's been really good.
What is this?
Earthbound.
Saves town. Yes, now your pizza's $200 instead of $800.
No, I don't like looking at this game.
Okay, at least we cleared
this game
this
would annoy
room.
the hell out of me.
Oh, I lost days to Harvest Moon.
Are you still playing it?
I haven't played. I didn't play this weekend. Maybe that's why. Maybe I should have. Maybe that's why I was so fed up this weekend. I should have lost myself in a little bit of farming action.
God, Retro's not got many viewers. That's a real shame, man. Retro's where it is at. See, I'd go to Crazy Taxi, but he's got no camera. You've got to have a camera. Oh, Fantasy Star Online. You're kidding me.
Set up for everything, and then tomorrow's going to be an editing day on it and everything. I'm just trying to. I've been playing lots of games today, testing it out.
I like the look of this.
Faith Knuckles. I've been gaming for over 30 years now. A game journalist making my way in the world. Self-professed gaming historian. Huge Sega fan. We're in.
I'm just testing out my new stuff on my computer and everything.
I like
I'm
you.
just seeing if I can get a stream going at. I'm seeing if I can
I
get
like
a
your
stream going
style.
at 1080 with 60
Fantasy
frames
Star
per
Online.
second.
My God, that was a
So
game.
please, I am fiddling with stuff as we're going. So anyone watching, please bear with me.
Oh, we're going to bear with you. We're going to come and raid you. This is going to be awesome.
Be cool, everyone.
Be cool. Back tonight at 10. Click follow if you like what's going on here. If you like Retro Faith.
Because I've changed it to like 1080p and I'm just making sure everything's set up and that for my normal streams. The last
We will
thing I
see you
wanna
tonight.
do is
Thanks
go
a
to
lot.
do my
Good night.